and then he stuck his finger up my ass.
Nope, nope.
Oh!
Most places do this before it goes on stream.
I even waited because
Wow.
these guys tend to say something stupid just before I hit the button. But apparently, I didn't wait long enough. So my apologies on the comment that was just heard live as we go live with Roll Hit Die. So welcome to the program. This is Roll Hit Die, and we are presenting Lost Beginnings, where I
That
take
was
this group of paint chip eaters and window lickers and run them through
You
a
mean
campaign.
wall candy?
Stuff like that, yeah.
Ooh.
And I say that jokingly because if you've watched enough of our streams, you realize sometimes you're like, what the fuck are these guys on? And I'm the DM.
We
and I
don't
think
know.
the same thing. So this is our Sunday night game of a homebrew D&D session that I run for my players. I am Dan Latham, also known as Shadow Degar in social medias such as Twitter and Cold Cash on Facebook. Before we get into the character introductions and start our program for this evening, I'd like to give a shout out to Roll20, which is where we're able to show these nice maps that I use, that I create through various means, which I will go ahead and share those. I use Incarnate to make some of my maps. I also use Dungeon Fog sometimes. So most of the maps you see me make are either Incarnate, or I purchased something through the Roll20 app that allows me to do that, such as, I don't think you guys have seen this, so I will share it with you and see if I can give my players a heart attack right off the bat.
No, thank you.
Oh, why not? Here we go. Little heart attack action right off the bat, shall we?
No, we're inside. We shouldn't
No.
see the shadows.
It's dilapidated building. We see it.
And that's brought to you
Fair.
through the 2D Storyteller. So if you've got Roll20 and you've not heard
That's
of 2D
awesome.
Storyteller, go check out 2D Storyteller. I don't know them. I do not gain any money from any of these things that I'm passing out. We just use it. We enjoy using it, and I would like to share it with you. So yes, that's 2D Storyteller through the Roll20 app, and we also use Hero Forge subscription packet to make our characters. So if you look at these little miniatures right here on the screen, each one of them have created their own custom miniature through the Hero Forge app. And with the subscription, you're able to make a custom mini for digital games, such as on Roll20, Foundry, or I believe Fantasy Grounds are the three that I know of. I'm sure there's more out there, but those are the ones that I have some knowledge of. I also like to give another shout out to our sponsor for most of our games. It's GUI Cube. Now, I did not play the commercial at the very beginning of the game tonight because we were running a little late this evening. But GUICube.com for 5th edition supplemental material that you can use for your own campaign, or you can play the campaign they've been creating, which is the Red Star Rising campaign, which we have been streaming on Friday up until recently because we were waiting for Chapter 4 to be completely ready in Roll20 for us to start it once again. The world as Iothe through the GUI Cube is a community-created world. So you might know somebody out there that's run games for you in the past. They may have a section in the game or in the books through the GUI Cube that they've shared, and now it's shared with everyone. And last but not least, we have Sirenscape, which I have not started using that with this, but we will be using it, and I do want to give them a shout out before we start using their products so that we can share it with you guys. And I see that my map is messed up on my screen, so let me do some little spreading it out. There we go. So without any further ado, well, shoot, I'm forgetting one more. We got some background noise coming in. Oh, okay. Down at the bottom of the screen, we have a little information below you. If you want to check that out, and there's a link for Extra Life campaign, which we are always going to have going because we don't see that there should be a set time to be able to give money to the children. We want you to be able to give the children all year round whenever you want to. So go down there, click that link, and help out. The money goes to the Children's Miracle Network or Children's Hospitals. Well, both. Are there any other announcements that anybody else would like to throw out before we move on?
Well, I would like to know how someone's con went last weekend.
Yes, I think somebody just went to a con this weekend.
Yeah, no, we went
Yeah.
to MegaCon. We were only there Saturday. It was a good time. The con itself was great. I did get some social overload about halfway through the day just because I'm not used to crowds or people anymore. But the costumes were amazing. Got some cool new dice. The artwork is just crazy. Just crazy. So, no, it was good.
And we have anybody walk up and say hi?
No.
Yeah, we're still kind of young as far as viewers are concerned on a weekly basis, so I didn't really expect too many.
You crawl into the corner and use some soothing thumb sucking to help yourself get over your social anxiety.
No, I just left and went to bed until I went out that night, which was a mistake, but it's fine.
And that explains some of the other issues we were hearing before the game started tonight, but we'll leave that as where it is. I believe we have DragonCon coming up at the end of the month, and I believe Ronnie and Todd will be present there for DragonCon. You guys going to be there all weekend long?
I will be.
All right, so if you're in the Atlanta area during DragonCon weekend, look for these two gentlemen, say hi, tell them, hey, we check out the program. Or, tell them, hey, you guys suck. Either one, it works fine.
This is fine.
Also, we are working on making t-shirts. T-shirts, tank tops, whatever. We got the symbols being tossed around between everybody to kind of get some sort of clearance on before we get them made. Once we get them made, I'm pretty certain we'll start sporting them on the channel. You guys can see them, and we will try to come up with some sort of sale for you so you guys can purchase a version for yourselves. Also, we have a website. That's something I keep forgetting to mention. And it is rollhitdie.com. So if you want to check us out, Marcus has been working very diligently on creating us a website for our program. So go to rollhitdie.com and check out what he has been busy working on.
It's still not 100%, but it's going to be there.
It is a work in progress, just like we are.
Yes.
I just wish some of us would just finish. Never mind. So with that,
What?
Nothing. All right. So with that, without further ado, I suppose we'll go ahead and start the program, and then we'll get the announcement, introductions, and a recap, and then we'll get started. But before we do that, let's just share with you another thing that Marcus has been working on. All right, and we're back. So, before we get into a recap, I'm going to let my players go ahead and introduce themselves, and then we will continue. So, starting just below me.
Hello, my name is Curtis Ross. I'm struggling with a cap. I am playing Jims tonight, our little kobold rogue, who, as we said off stream, tossed a pair of pants because they were not his. But he is with these fine fellows and whatnot, helping them out, staying close because he doesn't like to be left alone. So, fun times.
Hello, my name is Tara. Today I am playing Felicity Brokeblade, who is a her parents want her to be a blacksmith, but she has hopes of being a healer and someone to help make the world a better place, and was so excited to go on some adventures, but this is not what she thought it was going to be.
She's got high hopes.
Mm.
Remember, this is like one of the books I read, and it's just like, hey, you need to pay for that. Why are you
Why?
part of this?
My name is Ronnie. I play Heath Rodiggery. He is a wizard in Bookworm who hurt his best friend's feelings last episode and really didn't mean to, and is going to try and make up for it this evening.
Is that it? Is that all you got?
That's all I've got, guy. I don't want to talk
Alrighty.
about the naked, half naked orc, but anyway, yeah.
Hello,
Half naked,
I'm
half
Marcus
orc.
Scott. I'm
So is he
playing
quarter
Bryn,
naked?
Stonefist Krondor. I am a half-orc, retired boxer. I own a nice little tavern until some little halfling shit came and stole us away.
So you don't own the
But yeah.
tavern because they stole you away?
No, I still own the tavern. I don't know what you're talking about. And I don't even hear you or see you. Are you in my head? And I got my trusty, lovable dog of 13 years by my side. He's such a good little boy. Aren't you, Guinea Boo Boo? Aren't you?
And hello, my name is Todd. I am playing Karagu. And I am an owl fighter monk.
You said your
That-
name wrong.
Yeah.
Which,
That sounds like something a child
which
would say.
makes things a whole lot more interesting after we do this recap. We can figure out why that's so much more interesting. And who would like to give said recap for last session?
All right. So, Bryn and Heathrow started to make a lot of noise after I asked for a little bit of distraction. And as they were, Bryn decided, instead of making noise, I'm just going to kick my fucking door off the hinges. Works for me, I guess. As that happens, I find a couple of sticks that'll work as picks for now, and I open my cage. And the two savages ran over and are pointing their bows at Bryn at that time, and Felicity shouted at Caribou because he was wanting to return to the darkness so bad because his life was miserable at this point, it seemed, being plucked clean. So he turned into a statue, and then he came back and he wasn't stuck to the table anymore. So the halflings shot at Bryn. One managed to get a bead right on him, but hit the bar and stuck his friend and knocked him out. Ricochets are a thing. So I ran over, unlocked Felicity's cage. Caribou attacked one from behind, and Bryn just took his fist and put it through the other guy's head that was unconscious on the ground. Real nice of him. So I ran over, opened Heath's cage. Heath was shooting a spell at the savages because he managed to get himself out of his bindings. Guinness showed up after Bryn was shouting where his dog was, amongst other things. We then had Caribou ran up, saw two more, and Bryn met up with them and put his fist through another one of their heads. Everybody was out of their cages and all that good stuff. And then after that fight, Caribou kind of just popped back into his little statuette form. We made our way a little further down the line. I gave Felicity and Heath a boost up onto the cliffside, and then scouted out the area a little bit to myself. Bryn found a roasted body of the mare with a spear stuck in it for some weird reason. totally could have been from him throwing a spear into the darkness. But he found a couple things, found some leathers from what could have been a bodyguard of the militia or of the mayor from the night before or the several nights before, because it could have been like 3-4 days since we had been knocked out. So we kind of sat around and talked a little bit until I went up and was looking around and noticed that there were some other campfires off in the distance and that there were some people coming this way. One of them had pulled out a horn but was not able to blow it, but maybe the shouting from Bren looking for his family may have tipped them off. So we decided the best course of action after finding some items was to run, and they were following us for a while until Felicity and Heath were able to get them off our trail. So I picked up Heath and we were just working on getting out of there as fast as we could. Bren was carrying Felicity and we made it to a clearing and sat around, kind of caught our breath. Bren went to get a fishing pole in the river. Very unneeded as someone cast Sword Burst in the river with their newly found cloak. Got some food, got some fish, got a little bit of water, not a lot of water. I found some plants and berries. We made our way to a abandoned shack, and or not shack, but cottage. And we set up in the cottage. We didn't see anybody in there until we went to break a bed for some tinder, and a very thin little gnome named Bernard was shouting at them about breaking his bed, even though he was in a pile of clothes. But after offering him some fish, didn't really care about the bed anymore. So we got set up to start cooking the fish, and all settled down until somebody played a prank on Felicity that kind of upset her. So I tried to help comfort her while she was continuing to cook. And we have yet to rest, but
Yes.
that's where we stopped.
And of course, at some point in time and all that, Kirigu got put back in his statue form.
Yep. When he got done with the last two people, he popped back out of it into a statue form.
And we found out because at some point in time, someone was trying to bring him back out of his statue form.
Shut up.
That apparently only one person can summon him or send him back into his statue form.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting because I'm still working on perfecting the pronunciation of his name.
So, yeah. If you don't feel that she has said your name properly, you do not come out of the statue. All right, Todd?
Sounds like a plan.
So, it's easy for her to throw you back in it. Not quite so easy to get you to come back out.
Yep.
Maybe we just cast comprehend languages on her.
If I remember right, Kirigu, you got a bag of beans from the little bit of treasure we found. I got a bag of holding Cloak of the Manta Ray.
Yeah, we got a Paparita healing.
Parapet healing
or
and
health.
something else.
Not healing, health.
Health,
Yeah.
Keeps you
It
from
brings them
getting
back
diseased.
to life, right? They
Nope.
don't drop to 0, they drop to 1.
It's the one that keeps you from getting diseased.
Oh.
Nothing
Parapet
crazy,
health,
but
not healing.
something nice.
What was it that...
I got a wand.
Yes, you
Wand
did.
of enemy detection.
Mag.
That shit is amazing.
Which is very interesting that you got that. It came in very handy during the chase scene, as well as trying to get away from them. All right, so yeah, if you too can also help these misfits out by spinning those little points down at the bottom left-hand side of the screen, there are several tiers in which you can spend. You can spend what little bit you want to and give advantage to them or disadvantage, depending upon who you like and you don't like. You can also do the same for me. Or you can spend a little bit more and give them a GUI reward, like Curtis just rolled for, and you got what for that?
Advantage on attack.
Nice.
All right, so
I did forget to mention that Heath and Felicity were able to figure out that we are in an area of
Known as the
that is
unknown region.
unknown and uncharted. Yes.
and
And
there's
you also
something-
forgot All hail Dragon Queen and her horde of goodies.
Yep. And
Thank you
that's-
so much.
That's where they got their stuff, because Dragon Queen spent the top tier Dungeon Master, a DM's guide list of items. Pretty much, she gives a nice little present out of her hoard for the players to use on their adventure. And that's where they were able to roll up these nice fancy items, including a bag of beans, which nothing can go wrong with that, I'm certain.
Never.
No, not at all. All right,
Something good, something awfully bad.
Yeah, bag of beans. Definitely something interesting.
That bag of beans could make a hill of beans. Let's walk a pyramid.
Yeah. All right, so we are to that degree. You guys are currently trying to make fish, and you're dealing with your new friend Bernard.
He's
and
chomping on raw fish because who needs it to be cooked, I guess.
There you go. He grabbed one of those fish because you said you had fish, and he just started chewing on it.
I don't need it cooked either, so I wouldn't make you cook mine.
I'll take mine cooked.
You ruins it.
It ruins it.
Yeah.
Don't
Fat orcs.
I'll open my bag and start handing out some of those really plants that contain a whole lot of moisture that I was able to find, the succulents or whatever,
Oh yeah.
along with some blackberries because I just basically picked that bush clean.
All right.
Yeah.
So,
Mm-hmm.
what else are we doing? Caragoo's still currently in statue form, of course, and the rest of you guys are sitting around this fire. That's who's cooking? Who's actually cooking the food?
I was
I thought
cooking.
Felicity.
All right.
Felicity was cooking.
And did Felicity roll a performance check?
Yeah, I have on here that I think I cooked the fish decently. is what I-
Let's see. I don't even see where it's at.
That's because we use real dice.
That's right. We do use real dice now. That's another thing that we have done differently with this campaign as opposed to the last ones. We use real dice. All right. So you think you cooked it? Do you recall what you rolled?
I do not. I have.
Okay.
I cooked fish decently. I think. ... That doesn't bode well.
That doesn't mean it's bad. It doesn't mean it's good.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. We'll start at the very beginning. Gems, how's this fish taste that she hands you?
Oh, this one's raw.
So it's great.
The thing is we don't want a whole lot of smoke. We don't want a whole lot of smoke, so I'm gonna take one less fish that needs cooked to make less smoke. Because we don't want smoke going out of the chimney to be a signal that, hey, this is where we're at. So we're using as minimal amount of wood and tinder and whatnot that we need to cook these fish.
Yeah, he knows how to eat fish. Don't
Yeah.
cook fish.
It's still kind of dripping and chomp and just big old
Don't forget the
bit of
eyeballs.
it gone.
Eyeballs are the best parts. Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
All right, Keith.
What about you?
I assumed it is good. I prestidigitate mine just to have flavor. Like, this is not fish.
Oh yeah, this is good.
We caught salmon is what it was.
Yeah. Yeah.
What do you-
I am just shoulder still slumped, and yeah, Gems came up and gave me a little hug, and that was nice. But I'm still feeling kind of down in the dumps. So I'm like, I'm sorry if it's not good. I just
You did it.
Bren, how's your fish taste?
Well, I rolled with advantage because I saved from disease. So that'd be a 24 total. So to him, it was edible.
Yeah, okay. I've met people like that. It fills a hole.
Yeah.
All right.
fine. So
What?
Go ahead.
I want to sit by where the fire was, back to the wall, looking at the statue. Just Cargu. And I'm just going to say it over and over and over until.
Until Todd decides he wants to turn his camera back on and says, "Here I am."
Surprise!
And eventually, if it takes a while, I'm going to start slow crying. Like just quiet tears.
I think he had to step away for another reason, so I wouldn't take that into consideration at this point.
No, I know, but my character would still be like saying it wrong the whole time and being really upset and just kind of. I am by myself in my fields trying to talk to a statue, eating an okay fish.
I think that's the first time I've seen a dwarf cry. What is she saying anyway?
Cargoon?
What's a
I
cargoon?
don't know. I assume it's dwarven. I don't know. But I'll go hang my pants up near the fire so they can dry.
So she was steadily saying it over and over again. How long did it take before you actually popped out?
I mean, it was pretty bad.
No, I'm saying, as far as is concerned, how many times did she say it before one came close enough to sounding right?
Yeah, I mean, we'll say that we'll give her a 20% level of error. So it only took her like 15 minutes of saying it.
And I am slow
20% 's
crying.
pretty
I
good.
think he's dead. I think he's gone.
She's just sitting there sobbing, and then it worked.
No, it's like a.
Some reason the sobbing sound, along with her trying to say it, she got it right.
Yeah.
And then I
You
pop
felt
out and I
bad
come
enough?
up and I pat her on the back. I'm like, "Are you okay?"
And when you come back out, your feathers are fine.
Oh,
Ooh,
and
nice.
I wrap one of my wings around her in a comforting embrace.
What the fuck is that?
You're okay.
He's with us.
So I look over and I see this random person.
The magic fucking bird. What the
glaring at
hell?
me.
That's Bernard. He's kind of a grump and weird. And he eats
I
fish
puff up my
raw.
chest and I put my wings out and I pull out my sword and point it at the.
No.
He bounces back
Whoa,
behind.
whoa! No need for that.
He bounces back behind near the piano and reaches behind it and pulls out a little wooden stick.
What is it?
It's just a
Your
bird,
death.
I'm just.
Roll initiative.
Son of a biscuit. We haven't healed yet. Only you have healed.
I haven't healed because I haven't taken any damage.
11 on my initiative roll.
Oh, hey, looky there. I rolled a natural 20 on that. Let's see what I actually roll. A 9.
All right, let's see.
Can you show the initiative tracker? So
Why is
yeah,
it
give me a second.
rolling? I don't understand.
13, 19.
Why does everyone roll such good initiative rolls?
17, 16.
I
rolled a
didn't.
9.
Same.
No, in real life, I rolled a horrible initiative, but I rolled a pretty good one on digital.
Yeah, same. I rolled a natural 20 and then I rolled a 9.
Great.
All right.
All right. And,
I have one spell slot left.
Did I even bring him out last
That's
time?
Oh,
one
I'm
more
not
than
out.
me.
I need to bring myself out. I'll bring myself out real quick. I was like, why didn't I show up? You know, I'm huge. All bow before me. I guess
I'm
me
small
puffing my
sized.
feathers really made me look really big.
I'm smoking home.
All right, so we go fix that for you right now.
Is that what happened, Dan? I puffed up my feathers so big I became a giant creature.
No, it must be the different whatever we were on. So let's edit you.
Hey,
Remove,
look at that. It rolled the same as me.
Use. Save.
Nice.
All right, and clear. I need to do the same with this one. And he's over here.
This is our little gnome friend. Cool.
Where? Oh, the one in the back of the thing behind the piano?
Yeah, the one that does not look like a gnome.
hold on. He does need to be a little smaller, doesn't he? There.
Yep.
He does look interesting, though.
Ooh.
All right, now it's time to roll his initiative.
Hey, at least nothing in here is in direct sunlight.
Um. Okay, so Heath, 26,
Mm-hmm. No, 24.
24. All right, so what I'm gonna do is let me go ahead and descending order. Gems, 24.
Incorrect. 13.19.
Okay, what was yours, Bran?
17.16.
All right. Savage halflings are gone. Gems 13.19. Felicity 9 or 12.
9.
Kerrigu.
11.19.
All right. Guinness's was
3.
all right.
I rolled on
so
that one.
Let's do this.
You're really using that unarmored defense now.
Let's do
You don't even got pants on.
that.
Oh my
Nope.
god.
He's got an extra
my
weapon
God.
out, though.
Oh.
Teabag.
That's
Intimidation.
Who did I just hit? Kerrigu, you had a what? 11. All right. Of course, I didn't screw yours up. It's not showing up in the list. All right. Well, I guess I just have to manual add it.
Oh, I'm on there. I'm seeing myself
Not
on the list.
you.
Oh,
Oh,
him.
the guy's not showing up?
Nope. All right, so let's go to put it all back in the proper order.
Mm-hmm.
What is your dexterity, Kerrigu?
19.
Okay, then you will be the higher of the two 11s. All right, so starting off, soon as Kerrigu comes out, and Bernard goes a little nuts because he sees a strange bird just appear out of nowhere. Kerrigu pulls his blade. It says something about being the old gnome's death. So the gnome bounces back behind his piano, grabs a wooden stick, and stands there guardedly. You get to go first. What do you plan to do?
Me?
No, Heath.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. Hell no. We ain't playing this game. I cast sleep on Kerrigu.
Sleep's an area, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean,
It affects- it
everyone.
affects
Whoever
the,
has the lowest
all
HP
right,
gets
hold-
affected first.
All right, so let's see if I can find the.
So what's the area?
So wherever Kerrigu is, so this way.
It's a small area.
It's 20.
How big?
It's
It's
20 feet is how big the cast is.
Is it a cube?
It's a circle.
It starts with the lowest hit points and works its way off. Fuck
And
me.
I'm definitely not the lowest hit points.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
You might have just put yourself to sleep.
Well, if he's casting it at you, he's far enough away.
So
He's 20 feet away. So if it's a 20 feet spear, he gets hit too.
No, that's a 20-foot sphere. And if he
Oh, and
centered it
it's
on
centered
you,
on me.
if he centered it on you like
So
that,
it'll get Guinness.
it'd get me, Guinness, you, and well, it's in
That's
my
not 20
circle.
feet. That's only 10 feet. That circle's only 10 feet.
Oh, is that?
Yeah, that's only 10.
Hmm?
It's not. It's 20-foot radius, not 20-foot diameter.
yeah.
Oh, is it a 20-foot radius?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I cast it over here.
You said you cast it on me. Come on, no takes backsies.
Well, still, that's
Yeah, everybody gets put to sleep except for the guy who wants to murder the crazy.
So I'm trying to figure out why.
Crazy gnome.
There
Would
it
that
is.
kind of be what we're talking about then instead?
yeah.
I mean, if you center it on him,
Am I gonna get a nap?
It's literally everybody.
No, I did not think about my actions. This is fine.
This
You're new
checks
to
out.
spellcasting.
Hello, spellcaster.
So, quick question. What is your health at currently? Bryn,
Mine's
24.
14.
you're at 44
11.
already?
No, 24. I'm at full
24.
health.
Okay, so it's going to hit
No,
Felicity.
no,
Bran.
no. What is yours at, Marcus? I mean, Curtis?
I'm at 20. I have not been touched. So it's
I'm at
lowest
11.
up.
So it's going to hit me first.
Well, what's
What do you
Felicity
have?
at?
I have 6.
I have 14.
Okay, so you're out, but you have to roll damage first.
Yeah, you
I
have to roll
guess.
damage,
Yep.
see how much sleep damage is going to be used.
Damn.
My dog
Damage.
is 5.
Okay, so
Oh,
it's
I
going
might
to
be
hit the
saved
dog
by
first.
Gracie dog.
So
Yeah, so it's the dog first.
let's see. It
Ow.
is. Hang on.
It's like 5d6 or something.
What's
like
the
that.
radius
Yeah.
on that? 10?
20.
20.
20 is the radius.
Well, there's your radius.
What?
Is that not right?
No,
No, that's
D8.
you put it out at 40.
I
5d8,
mean, I put
5d8,
20-foot
5d8.
radius, so that's what that is.
Huh.
Oh, how does that work? That's not right.
Is it accurate
That's
to the
not right.
scale on this map, though, or is it scaled to a
You
different
know what? It's possibly. What's the skill?
Well,
on
I
this
mean,
map?
the measuring is accurate.
Yeah.
Let me check the
15.
map settings.
All right, so let's go through this.
Please hold.
Brennan, how many hit points do you
30.
have?
So it's going to hit the dog first, because the dog has 5. Then it's going to hit
Heathrow has 6.
Heathrow. Then it's going to hit Bryn.
All right, so
So to knock Bryn out,
Please
it
hold.
needs to do
Oh.
22 at least.
I know what I did wrong.
It needs to hit 22 at least to knock out Bryn. Because that's 5, 6, 11, so that's 22.
There we
Roll a
go.
40.
Oh, jeez.
34 total.
34.
All right, so
That means it gets Felicity, too.
Actually, this is an important question.
No.
Oh, how much
it
damage
What are
does
the-
the other guy have?
What are the stats on the dog?
That's what I was looking at. He
Can
doesn't.
it be put to sleep?
he has
Yeah.
hit points.
It doesn't show anything about it. That
Uh,
he's immune to sleep.
Yeah, like magical sleep and whatnot.
And he's,
like it's a
and he's a
construct.
creature.
Hold on, I'll go to the campaign and check.
Yeah, he's a construct,
Yeah.
not a creature.
We don't know that.
Undead
but-
and creatures immune to being charmed.
All right, so let me check.
Oh,
it out.
immune to being charmed? Then he's immune to it.
Okay.
Okay,
He's not
so
involved.
He's immune
He's
to
not involved in the calculation.
blinded, charmed, exhaustion, paralyzed. Yeah, sleep was not one of
Yeah.
the ones put in there. So yeah, you go.
but if it's charmed, it doesn't matter.
But it's,
Yeah.
yeah, it's a charmed sleep.
so yeah,
So
you cast a spell and the dog's just kind of looking around.
I reach into my pocket and I aim at Caragoo because I'm like, we don't have time for this.
Yeah.
And not thinking.
All right, so
I cast sleep. So I'm the first person. I'm just like, as soon
what
as
were
I
your hit
cast it, I'm
points?
like, I was at 6. So
All right,
my eyes start getting really heavy. I'm like,
Bryn, you said you're at 11.
And
11.
then right before he collapses, he says, "Oh shit."
yeah.
Felicity.
14.
Okay, so if I did my math right, 36 minus
That's 31 right there.
6 minus
30.
11
Okay, that's gonna be
is 19, and then you have less than 19.
Yeah.
Well, I'm asking Felicity. You're at
14.
14. So that leaves us
So-
with 5.
I'm assuming it would hit me next. But
Well,
I'm
how
at
much health
20.
does the gnome have?
Well, he's still awake, so it doesn't matter now, does it?
Yeah. I'm assuming like just on us, if it has more than our hit points, it's got 5 left over. I have 20, so I am unaffected.
Yep.
And it's wasted the 5 on me, and I'm just like, ooh, I'm kind of tired, but not.
So, according to the way things looking, Kyotogu pops out and decides he's going to draw a sword and point it at the little man.
Mhm.
So, to try to stop a fight, Heath casts sleep that puts everybody else to sleep but the little guy, Kyotogu, and Gems.
And the dog.
And the dog. So,
This checks out.
so yeah, Bren, you're asleep.
Mm-hmm.
So Gems is next up.
Gem, what are you doing?
Oh, fuck. I hate you. All right, so, yeah, I'm gonna state to the gnome and to Carragher at the same time that we just need to calm down. We are not enemies. I think this is just a misunderstanding. And then I'm gonna use my action to shake Belfie awake.
Who's Belfie?
Or not Belfie,
Who's
Felicity.
Belfie? Uh-huh.
Felicity. I'm gonna shake Felicity awake, and then I'm gonna go over.
Are you strong enough to shake me awake?
I'm strong enough to carry you.
That's true. Okay, good. Just making sure. Just making sure.
I'll lift you up 10 feet in the air and drop you.
Oh no.
No.
Roll for damage.
2d6.
So I'm gonna shake her awake. And
No, it's only
then-
10 feet. It's only be 1d6.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna shake her awake. Bonus action. That was my action. I don't think I can do that as my bonus action. Bonus action, dash, disengage, and hide. So I will come over after stating that we do not need to fight.
Mhm.
Go 30 feet over here. And hide. Hide behind his unconscious body.
That
So
checks
do you
out.
have
I'm
that?
gonna go prone on the ground.
You don't have
and
that
hide.
yet, right? Disengage or the action for
I have cunning action.
Okay, so go ahead and do so.
That's dash, disengage, and hide.
Really, you guys all have advantage apparently from the Dragon Queen.
I already rolled a
Thanks.
dice
For advantage against our own player.
with a +8. I am hiding with a 9.
Even with your advantage?
I rolled before I got.
Yeah,
the
he went to
advantage.
go hide
Oh,
and
yeah,
tripped
yeah.
over. He ripped to go hide and tripped over the unconscious body of Heath.
So yeah, I am upside down on this side, sort of
Thinks he's hidden.
trying to hide, like sprawled out like
Fantastic.
you do not see me.
So, with what has been said, Kirigu, what would you like to try?
I will advance toward the gnome
No.
and ask him, "What is your business here? Or
You're in my
what are you
fucking
doing?
house.
Why are you?"
It's
Oh.
my fucking house. What are you talking about? You're the one that showed up pulling swords and shit.
I apologize. I did not know this was your home and you were hosting us. And I put my sword away.
He stands there with his stick in his head because he doesn't know what the fuck's going on. So I will roll a insight check against you,
Okay.
and I have no clue. And
I put my
roll.
sword away,
Of course.
and I furl my wings, and I let my down shrink back so I don't look as intimidating and as big. I look smaller again. And I bow to him, and I apologize, and I thank him as a gracious host. What am I rolling?
You're not rolling anything. I had to roll at disadvantage. Dice rolled off the thing.
Oh, snap.
Gotcha.
All right, so my insight to you is insight's wisdom, right?
Yes.
All right, so that'll be a there it is, right there. 14. Are you being sincere?
Yes.
All right. So then he will slowly put his wooden stick back behind the piano and go,
Well, why did you put your friends asleep?
I have that effect on people sometimes, I've told. But usually it's when I talk. I don't know why they fell asleep without me talking.
Because you're fucking boring?
Boring? No, I'm a brilliant conversationalist.
Oh, well.
I've just been told that sometimes I'm long-winded. Would
The
you like to
fuck is
actually? I
this?
would like to ask you a few questions.
Great.
You look like you've been around for quite a while, and I'd like to ask you a few questions about the history of the world, and these places in this region. And I'll start talking to him about this area and the history as far as what he understands, what he knows.
all right.
This is my house. I've
He
been
goes
here
to
a
sleep.
while. That's all I can tell you.
Oh, would you like a drink?
Of?
Have water.
As long as they ain't out of his fucking pants, I'm fine.
I have water.
Yeah,
I'll
but
hold out my water skin.
okay, I'll drink some of that, but I'm not drinking out of his pants.
Oh yeah, he's weird.
I wish he
Let him sleep. Because the longer he sleeps, the better off we are.
1 minute.
I'm not touching him. Look at him.
Yeah, I know. I don't know what happened. Last thing I know, we were fighting people, and now he's here pantsless, unconscious. I have no idea.
Pull out a
In
dagger.
fact, I'll cover him up with his cloak.
Upgrade? No.
That's right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Somebody please cover him up. Cover him up, please. Please.
I take his cloak and I cover him up. And I'm not worried about the tent he's pitching because he's camping by himself.
Okay, I'm gonna sit up. What happened?
Oh, Felicity, you're awake. Come join us, please.
What happened?
I do not know. Everyone fell asleep. Except Gems, who he went and fell over and is now
James, you had a 9 to
laying down
hide.
as well.
You see me.
My passive's a 13, so
You-
Everybody's passive sees him upside down, and he's like
I'm
this
gonna,
against the wall, going.
I'm gonna walk over and try and wake up Heath and tell Gems it's gonna be okay. It's okay.
Yeah, I hope so. Yeah.
No, it'll be okay.
Is that
I'm
Guinness
gonna
come
walk
over to
and
give
see
the
if Janice will let me sit on him.
what's Guinness doing?
He comes over, kind of like looks at where he put the stick and starts jumping around, running in circles in front of him. You saw
I
the
think
stick.
he wants to play. Is this stick significant to you?
Huh? What?
What
What
did
happened?
you do?
He pulls a smaller one out from behind the piano and throws it across the room.
That backfired.
Do not cast offensively at us.
I was trying to save our new friend.
I just shake my head and walk over. I'm
Carragher's
going
kind
to-
of violent. He's sleepy.
Could have done that with words.
Mm.
I'm gonna walk by Bren and just no, and keep walking. No, I'm gonna come over here. Bernard, I'm very sorry. Are you okay?
He's weird. I don't know what he is.
Where'd he come from? And you see he's steadily throwing a stick, and periodically Guinness brings it back to him.
Oh, yeah. We just actually met recently. You seem to be all healed up, though. I'll look over at our very tall bird friend.
His feathers are all back.
Yes.
His flight feathers and all that seem to have returned. You were in there for at least a couple hours. So it would constitute a short rest for you if you needed to roll hit dice, but I don't think you needed to. Did you?
No.
Okay. But your
Well, I'm
flight
glad
feathers
that
being
you're-
pulled out did kind of like heal
Oh,
back.
did it do? Yeah, it did do damage to me. It just made so I couldn't fly, right?
Yeah, well, like I said, now you can. Now you have them
I'm
back.
glad that you're better.
That's cool. It really didn't feel good. I do not like these small people.
I do not like
That's
any
right,
of
you're
these
so
fellas.
naughty.
I think they're called halflings or something like that.
What? Halfling?
Yes, they attacked us earlier. They tried to eat us. Is that normal?
Well, for the savage ones, yes. They got tribes all over the place. Some weird thing was calling them towards the water. So they went towards
the water, you say?
Yeah, toward the ocean. Some island or whatever. I heard some of them babbling about it when they came by a few days ago.
They come by
Well, not-
frequently?
not-
Are they coming back?
Days ago. It was more like a week or so ago. I heard them coming back by about 4 or 5 days ago.
Oh.
I'll
So
shake
let's-
Bran awake.
Let's just take a second here. So,
Hey, big ugly green guy. Put your sword
What?
away.
I don't
Oh,
have
God.
a oh, sorry.
My back is to him. I'm not looking.
I'll canter over to my semi-dry pants and squeeze into them as they are still a little
Clingy.
moist.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Clingy, wet fabric.
I was trying to figure out why you didn't hang them by the fire while she's cooking the fish, but then again,
He's a few bales short of a load.
Gonna wake up with a
a
rash.
what?
He doesn't have all his tools in his shed.
Can I warm his pants, please?
You gotta press the tissue paper.
I mean, yeah, you can. No, it's up to you.
Yes, I would. In my waking up stupor, I see him trying to squeeze in his pants, and I'm just like,
All of a sudden, your pants start getting warmer and drier.
Oh.
Did he overdo it because he's tired?
No, it's prestidigitation. It doesn't like overdo it. It's not like heat metal or something.
give me time.
Well, so you're one of those withered kind of guys.
And you are, my friend. What
Something
brought you to this area?
I don't know.
Have you always been alone?
I'm sure I have friends at one point in time, but I don't remember.
How long have you been here?
I don't know. What year is it?
It is. I don't know. I just came here. Heathrow, what year is it?
Yeah, Felicity Heath.
Oh, shit. We have this
For
somewhere.
those who have played the Sunday game, veterans knows what year it is. It's the same year the Lich was defeated.
Oh.
There's the
Yeah,
Lich.
Caribou doesn't know.
This is out of character, Bren. Quit being that way.
There's a lich.
I
It's
came
like
out of a
8
cave like 2 years ago. I have no idea
32
what's
or
going
something.
on.
875.
875.
And we're being alive.
What year is
Yeah,
it?
so it's 875.
Now, the way the year is determined is 875 PC,
Post-apocalypse or whatever.
or post-calamity.
Calamity. Yeah.
Post calamity
Okay.
or post darkness?
But I wouldn't say that. Like I wouldn't say
people would put
PC,
it
I'd just say it's
post-calamity
875.
because there was no date kept prior to the darkness being finished.
It was just like 1,000 years.
Okay.
So they count the entire 1,000 years as being a calamity as well.
Did you build this house or did you find it?
Looks
Well, I
earlier
could
than
build a
that.
house.
Well, I don't know. If you had people here before, maybe they'd helped you.
I think we found it.
We?
We?
Yeah.
Who was we?
I don't know. You said it was what year?
875?
Oh, shit. Has it been that long?
They say we, and then they say they don't know. Can I make an insight check?
Sure.
See if they're full of shit. 13.
Hard to read.
I got a +2.
Do
And I'm not proficient like most things.
I
what
think
year do you remember it being?
I thought it was 840. I
So
don't know.
you've been here a while. So let's get this straight. We are in the uncharted region. We have savages all around us. Nobody gets out of here. Ever. And time, when you're alone, based off of you, gets weird. Okay, cool. Not time as in time flow, but time and mentally and your mental capacity, and I just need to sleep.
Well, it looks like it's only maybe 6:30
Well, there's a pile of clothes in the other room. They're pretty comfortable.
Oh,
I mean, it's where I sleep. The bed sucks. Even more now that you tore it up and used it for firewood.
that's fair. I'm gonna just go sit over here by the fire, lean against the wall.
You have a bedroll? No way.
We don't,
don't
have,
have anything.
anything.
Isn't
You
Actually,
don't have anything.
I'm curious. I will
You do.
take the bag of holding and proceed to dump it out.
Ooh.
Okay.
Is there
Let's see if there's anything in it.
Do you turn it?
Yes.
You turn it inside out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn it inside out to see if anything comes out.
Yeah, 3 fish.
All right. So only what had been in there.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
But what state are the fish in?
What? I mean, they've only been in there for a couple hours.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Because,
Oh, they're the fish you put in.
yes, they're
Yeah.
fish that
Yeah.
she put in. They kind of cut up a little bit, like they've been diced with some sort of blade spell.
Sword burst of
That checks
swords.
Checks out. Okay, I'm gonna take out my journal. I'm gonna start writing as I'm sitting against the wall, and if anybody was to come over and look, it's like gonna be like bullet points, like where we are, who we've met, the horrible gnome or halfling savage things that are going to the ocean? ? I'm going to then start writing out how I think your name was pronounced when you actually came out. Like in a very if I was reading it in a dictionary way, like how your name I think is spelled, and then like in parentheses like the pronunciation of it. So that's what I'm doing.
Okay, so apparently Heath is kind of
yeah,
to
so-
do a note.
And I just sent her the note.
Okay.
Is it a note you wish to maybe read out loud?
So it's about our
Let's see what she
folks.
says.
Not a necessity. If you wish to. keep it
No,
for
no,
now.
I can read it. It's fine. It says, Felicity, this has not been easy, and I am learning this all on my own too. You have been the greatest friend in my tragedy struck past. My actions would never mean to hurt you, friend. I will now and forever have your back through darkness and into light. You're a true friend. Thank you and forgive me for my little attempt to keep you smiling.
That was a nice attack there, Heathrow. Attack on the heart.
No,
Yeah, you got me right here. Or
no, I picked on
right
her
here.
earlier, and
Yeah,
didn't mean
Here.
to.
Yeah.
yeah.
She was asking too many questions, and I was trying to get her to calm down, and it was taken
That's
out
okay.
of context.
She takes it and she folds it and she puts it in the back of her journal and she kind of
All right.
and just keeps
Good night.
With her pressed flower.
basically.
He said goodnight and he's going back to bed.
He goes back in the
If-
other room where the bed was at, and
Okay.
does anybody wish to try to find him?
No.
No.
I'm
But-
writing.
I
How-
will
writing.
the piano to kind of block this entrance here.
All right. Well, seeing as how that's part of the map, I can't actually move it. So.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
There.
I'll
So
in waking up.
notably, it's moved.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Kirby.
Notably, the piano is moved. It's
So I'll in my waking up, I'll kind of reach down and I'll grab the wand and just kind of flick it and just to see if we get any kind of reaction off of it again. Dan,
Yeah. Give me a second.
you're good.
There you go. You have a Pinot.
Pino!
we got a Pinot.
You have
We
Pinot.
got a Pino!
You have a piano blocking the door. Let me move that spell marker out of the way.
Is it a Pinot Noir?
Pino.
Or is it Grigio?
So let me go ahead and do this since you guys are doing the handy dandy wanting to cast spells periodically. For
A marker.
right now, I will put you a spell marker. Add
Ooh, excuse me.
is it a handout? No. I guess I have to actually put it down as a character, don't I? Oh, I already have one. Why do I not have everybody else can see it? Yep, all players journal. Save.
Yep.
And
Spell marker.
Yep, there's other spell markers that I have to find.
It's a little big.
Yeah, well, you can adjust the size to fit whatever you need to fit, but that right there is that's a 30 foot for like whatever.
That's my fireball.
Well, don't put that on it.
Yeah, nope. I just was gonna do something.
Yep.
So yeah, that is a thing.
And we'll adjust the spell markers later and actually make them for you. If you give me a list of what kind of AoE type spells you guys have,
That's super cool.
we'll make sure we have some spell markers for them. So yeah, he's gone. You don't hear him, so let me go ahead and move him out of the way.
You don't hear him at all? Like no snoring or anything?
Actually, no. It's almost like, maybe he knows not to snore in this area. All right.
We
so-
didn't check the pile of clothes that he came out of. Maybe there's
Exactly,
a
there might be a
there's
trap door or
crawl space
something.
underneath. What? Huh?
What do you mean he's gone?
Oh.
I will go into this room off to the side down here
Okay.
and move the tables and whatnot and try and roll up this tattered rug and fold it for a blanket of sorts at least.
Okay, not a problem. You're able to do so, and it's
I
definitely
go over
a
near the
wholly
fireplace.
matted rug. It's, lots of wear and tear and some rotted out spots.
It's
I go over
just
near the
somewhat
fireplace and
big, so figured
shake
folding it to cover some holes.
Well, there's a bearskin rug that's kind of dilapidated right there at the fireplace.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So I go near the fireplace and I roll out my nice, rather new, barely even used bedroll.
Yeah,
Lay it out.
Yeah, it's like, somebody got turned into a statue with all their adventuring gear.
Yeah, you know,
Yeah.
not even used yet. I mean, it was all new. I think
That's
this is actually the
super
first
handy.
time I've used this. I'm so excited.
Probably is, because you just showed up in the realms when you got turned into a statue.
I pick up like a piece of the bearskin rug and like shake it out, and make a pillow.
I look over at Felicity. I'm like, I mean, this is large enough for two if you want to share.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Okay.
Thank
That's
you.
Heathrow,
No.
you want to share?
I appreciate it.
I have rather soft down.
I appreciate it, but I'm gonna look around and
Suit yourself.
so I'll just like saunter down the hallway a little bit and kind of look through this room, see if there's any books or like a bookshelf or anything that may have survived.
Ooh, yeah. Can we get just based on like how things are kind of decaying, like the bearskin rug and the carpets, any idea of how old this place might be?
They've been here or said something like 30-ish years, maybe 25.
Right,
30?
but they didn't build it.
No, it looks like it's been here for quite a
Yeah.
while. Most of the wood in spots has been rotted away. It looks like it was well furnished at one point in time, but there's no windows, like no glass. It's all gone.
Any
It's made of
shards?
stone, mostly stone, about halfway up, and then wood from the rest. It's almost like, I don't know how to tell you how long it's been there, but you've seen some of those old barns and old worn out, rundown houses you might find out in the woods somewhere that people haven't lived in for like 20, 30 years.
Right.
It kind of looks the same way.
Okay.
I mean, you can probably see like sunlight coming through a section of the roof or something.
Does the construction look like anything that we're used to in our own town?
Yeah, probably.
Okay. So
It-
this
it-
could have been built by some people who got lost in the woods.
You could have.
Okay.
I mean, if you're looking to see if it looks like way, way, way older, no. It's
Okay.
it's got the same design, somewhat of the kind of houses you guys grew up in.
Okay.
There's no weird tubes going through the walls or weird wires hanging from the lights.
Just checking.
What are tubes and wires?
That's what I'm saying. You don't see any of that kind of stuff. You know, it's got the candle
I'll be right back. 2 seconds.
melted down on the side where the lanterns were.
Okay.
All right, so since my players don't have apparently a good perception,
Best
I have a
perception
pretty
is
good perception.
16. The rest is like 14, and then 13 and 11.
Yeah,
so-
my passive is a 16.
okay. And what about who's the next one down?
Me and Heath are at 14, and then 13 and then 11.
Little guy. What's up,
Yeah.
brother?
All right, so 14 and higher. All right, so now I will repeat what I was doing that my players completely ignored.
Oh,
But we couldn't
make a
hear
noise.
it.
You
Yeah,
can't
I
hear
couldn't
that at all?
that. Now
Only
I
when you're
can.
talking. When you're not talking, we couldn't hear it.
That's right, background.
Yeah,
noise.
your ambient sound cuts it out.
Damn.
So I hear that coming from over here,
You hear
Or where?
No, actually, you hear it coming from completely underneath the stairs, underneath the house
under the stairs,
itself.
under the house.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go over towards this pile of clothes because I mean I haven't seen this guy and I don't see any stairs. And I did a run around the house.
Yeah, there's a pile of clothes sitting there in the corner of the room.
I'm going to investigate the pile of clothes.
Give me an investigation check.
Whew. Yes, that is what I'll do. And this is
I'm
my first roll
hungry.
since I got advantage. So
All right, and
If,
by
if
the
you're
way,
cold, Dave,
with your book
this-
search, you found nothing. No books that survived.
Okay.
I'll have this probably by now a 5 foot by 5 foot folded up tattered rug in a somewhat of a blanket form.
Okay.
with advantage, I
Since
rolled
you're
an
sitting by the fire.
18 on my investigate.
What the hell's going on here?
But yeah, Heath, you would have also noticed as well, there was a whole lot of rattling and banging coming from underneath the house. But
Oh.
only me, you, and Caribou picked it up.
Gotcha. Okay. Um, I'm putting-
Hey.
Goodness, you must be hungry.
All right,
That
so
little rumbling in your tummy.
I don't care about that. Huh? Where is my Sirenscape?
Yeah, Caribou went over into the other room to find out what a noise was. Did you hear that at all?
What was your investigation roll there,
I
Caribou?
didn't hear it.
18.
18. Yeah, you kind of poke at the clothes and feels like maybe it's real soft to the point that there should have been a floor at some point in time when you're poking at it that you were touching, but you notice that your foot went a little bit lower than where the floor was.
Here, I'll move the clothes to the side.
And there's clothes.
I'm moving the whole pile of clothes to the side.
And there's clothes.
Like in the floor clothes?
Yes.
Like in a hole.
It's like the
So
whole.
I'll take some clothes out of the hole and I'll start.
There's more
pulling.
clothes.
Holy shit. I'm going to keep pulling out, I guess, until I get below. I'm not burrowing into this shit.
I thought you were talking like part of a hole covered with leaves type of hole.
No, what it looks like is that there's a mound of clothes that starts under the house and just kind of mounds up through the hole.
And he
All right, so I'm
burrows.
gonna just keep pulling out. And as I'm pulling stuff out, I'm looking for maybe some salvageable, like armor or something that might be in the pile.
You just
but I'm
find a
pulling
bunch of bad, messed up clothes, and as soon as you pull out enough of them and you stick your head down in there, there's a naked gnome looking at you going,
The fuck are you doing in my room?
Oh shit! You said I could sleep on the clothes. You offered it.
On the clothes, not under them. Jesus.
Well, it was a hole. I got curious.
Yes, my room.
Is this all? Is this all? This house? All of the house is a huge room.
What?
Does your room extend through the whole house, all under the house, or is it just this one area?
Under the house is my room. The only one I'm, people too tall
Is
to
there
walk
a
in.
basement, a whole basement, or just this
Crawl
one little
space.
area?
no, you can tell by the way you're standing there, it's a crawl space that just barely stops right above his head, being that he's a gnome.
So it's like something he dug out for himself.
No, the house was built on a crawl space.
Okay, so but
Yeah, the
crawl
house is
space
on
goes through the whole
stilts.
area, or there's just one crawl space?
From your point of view, you can see like sections walled off, where the wall would come down to support the floor. But, I mean, it all looks like it may be crawl space sized all the way through.
Okay.
What?
I
you-
apologize.
What? Gee,
I'm sorry. I was just like I was curious. I'm sorry, and I'll start putting the clothes back.
you let people stay in your house and they start digging through your freaking clothes and try to get in your room. And...
And I'm guessing as I'm piling the clothes, his voice is getting more and more muffled.
Yes, pretty much.
All right, and then I will go back over to my bedroll.
Should we have watches? I mean,
I
I've
don't
never
know
done
what
this
that
before, but I feel like I've read that people take turns sleeping, right?
I mean, I did read about watches once, but they were rather bizarre mechanisms, and I've never had one myself.
What?
Yes, it was a very interesting book about some strange device that they wore on their wrists, and it could tell the time of day or night.
I mean,
Do you have the
like
book?
like a sundial.
No, I read it a long time ago. Yes, it was like a sundial, but didn't need the sun. It was a very fascinating read.
Well, if it's bright enough at night, the moon works.
I guess, yes, maybe.
Not everyone sees the moon as bright as you do. What I meant was watches, like taking turns so people can sleep with like a guard.
Oh.
Considering where we are, I mean, we should probably do that.
Right. Yeah. I'm quite tired. So I'm gonna go to sleep.
I'll stay up. It's
It
okay.
quite literally just came out of the fucking statue.
Yeah, no, it just okay. You're tired. Caragoo. Fuck you.
I don't know if he sleeps in there.
No, this is just the DM making comments about it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
no, he's being
yeah.
a turd. Yeah. I'll stay up first if someone will stay up after me, so I can still get some sleep.
Well, I'm sure that Heath and Bryn can.
Where is
Maybe
Bren?
not. Maybe not Bryn. I last saw him by the piano.
Oh, he was moving it. Right. So I'm gonna go up and come next to you and ask you if you'll take one of the watches. You're strong and could probably protect us or at least wake us up.
As you come up, you see he was set up to take watch, but he's kind of sleeping as the dog's laying on his lap and looks at you.
Yeah, Candace kind of looks up at you as you come closer.
I'll pet him. Pet the dog.
His leg starts to bounce.
Oh, no. I
just-
got watch.
Put up his blanket a little bit. Do you have a blanket on or anything? No.
No.
No. All right. I'm just
There's
gonna.
that 15-foot tattered rug that I turned into a blanket.
No, he has his pants on, so it's fine. But I'm gonna go ahead and just
I think
leave
I
him.
saw one. I'll run into this room, move the furniture, grab this blanket or this rug, fold it in half, and place it over him.
Yeah. We'll make it
Fine.
comfy. Alright, I'll send a message
Trying
to.
to sleep. What are you moving all that shit around up there for?
Sorry. I'll send a message to Heath going, hey, we're going to take turns staying awake. We have to. We can't all sleep at the same time.
That's fine. I can
Okay, 2 messages.
just let me know when you need me.
Who's sleeping?
All right.
Who's taking the first watch? Who's sleeping? What's the deal?
I'm going to take first, and then I'll wake Keith up. And then hopefully after he'll be able to wake Bren up, but we'll see.
Yeah, I'll. Do you want help on the first watch, or you want fine with me going
I
out?
would probably say you should sleep just because I feel stupid right now with my expectations of what an adventure would be and how awful this first day has been and that I even wanted this. So I know I didn't bring this, but because the 12's involved, I feel responsible for it. Like when you wish upon us to, oh no, you know, like that type of.
So you're saying this is like a Mr. Limpet adventure for you?
Yeah.
This is gonna be wonderful, sunshine and happiness, and
Oh goodness!
Oh,
Now you're a fish.
no.
Now you're a
Fish
fish.
in a horrible suit.
Have you never seen the amazing Mr. Limpet?
Oh, I love it.
Can't say that. I have.
It's a movie about this guy who loves fish so much he wishes that he could be a fish and he gets turned into one, and then it's not what it thought it would be,
Awful.
and it's like a horrible
Yep.
experience for him.
Yeah, that
Yep.
was
It's a Don Knotts movie.
yeah. All I can
Oh,
think
wait a
was
minute. Yeah,
Barney. I was
because
like,
it has something to do with the Navy and such.
yeah,
Yeah,
It's been a long time.
yeah, he was
now.
like former Navy or something like that.
I thought they were using him to, like they did the Dolphins or something like that.
Yeah, like when he gets turned into a fish, yes, he has interactions with the Navy.
Okay.
It was a long time ago, but yeah, that's what I got from it. Is be
That's-
careful what
yeah,
you wish for.
Whoa, a long time ago.
So, for watch, I used thank you Dragon Queen for the advantage. I got a 16.
All right.
And I'm just walking around quietly stepping, looking out the windows and listening and that type of thing.
Okay, so let's get some dice rolls going on my end. And we'll, oops, what the hell? I just hit something. All right, noted. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. All right. Seems to be uneventful. You don't see anything, you don't hear anything, and I'm getting a lot of other things here. I'm going to sneak out through a window. Okay, give me a stealth check.
18.
And you rolled a
I
16
need
on
2
your.
seconds. I gotta
You rolled a 16 on your look. On your perception.
16
Yeah.
perception.
Yeah, you don't notice that he disappeared.
My bedroll looks like there's someone sleeping in it.
Well, yeah, because I'm walking through the house, so.
I go and I take my spear and stab the. Oh wait, he's not here. What?
Yeah.
I'm next to Bren, stealing part of his blanket that I gave him.
If once my watch is over, I'll go gently wake up Keith, and then assuming that he does get up, I'll go back and lay next to the bedroll because it is warmer. I have my head like on part of the pillow part, you know.
All right. So,
I left you the big rug blanket.
I'm gonna wear it as a blanket. Yeah,
It's probably got a hole. You could make a poncho out of it.
I could probably, yeah. Very fashionable.
We'll see how that works here in a little while. All right. So yeah, Heath doesn't seem to wake up when you initially try to wake him up.
Is he breathing?
Yeah, he's breathing. It just doesn't seem to wake up since since the player's actually away from the keyboard.
You guys have never had to keep watch before. You're used to being able to sleep all night in your beds.
Okay. If Heath isn't waking up, then I will go towards Bren and try and wake Bren up.
Again, it just looks at you and he doesn't growl.
No.
Bren's growling in his sleep.
That's okay. Bren, wake up.
Huh.
I need you to.
Why?
I need you to keep watch. I'm falling asleep, and you gotta make sure nobody gets in the house, okay?
That's why I'm sitting here. I've been keeping watch.
No, you've been snoring. A lot.
My allergies.
No, I need you to get up and walk around and keep watch, please. Please, please, please just do this.
Give him persuasion check.
I am literally right next to you as well. And you're just like slapping at your face. Just like,
9.
Huh?
9.
Beats my
Sounds
4.
persuaded.
Okay, cool. And I'll
how about a
like,
game of chess?
go
Wow.
back to where I was. I'll try and get some rest myself.
Kick what?
You gonna wake me up to keep watch with you?
Why?
I
If
am
you
awake.
want.
Yeah.
Keith, you missed your watch. I couldn't wake you up. You slept through it.
I'll be right back.
Woke up Brett.
And
That's fine.
Do I see Heath walking out?
she brought who over?
No, he's still asleep.
Or
He
is
didn't
he
wake
still-
up when I woke him up.
Okay.
So yeah, I'll
Alright.
keep watch
Okay.
with you.
All right. Come on, little buddy. Guinness, come on. So,
Yes, I understand.
wake
that.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What? So what are we supposed to do with this watch thing?
No, it's just
The opposite
of what
I just-
well, not the opposite, but close to the opposite of what I just
stay
did.
over. They just couldn't stay longer than 2 days. without written
No,
consent.
yeah.
So
Wanna
she's making a
keep our
mistake.
eyes and
I'm
watch out the
guessing Jenna
windows and make
called
sure
bitch.
nothing's coming this way. I used to
All right,
help
thank you for letting
back
me know they're gone.
where I used
Oh,
to
I'm
be.
not worried about
we
it. They can make their own
have to watch
mistakes.
for
Thank you.
spiders and such.
Oh,
Yeah,
I gotcha.
but I think we'd best be watching for wolves or halflings.
Yeah. Yeah, that reminds me of this time Oryx and I were
This explains my 6.
I'll do mine.
I rolled a 2.
Ooh,
Nat so
20, eh?
were you
Okay.
just buzzing like there might be insects or something? Is that what I just heard, Dan?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, all right.
All right, I got
I was
a
making
nat-
sure you were making noise, and that
Yeah,
was
I was
you
making noise. I was making noise. Yes, I was.
Okay.
All right, I got a nat 20 for 21, and Guinness got a 17.
Okay, so that's your perception.
Yes.
And mine was a 6, and along with that, I was going to kind of just try and stealth so I could look out windows and not be
You can
seen.
give me a stealth check, and with your perception,
Uh-huh.
did the map get moved? Because I'm seeing a lot of.
No, I don't think the map got moved. Well, I went from rolling a 2 to a 3.
Oh, okay. It's somebody else's. The visions is crossing over, and it made it look like the shadows are all screwed up.
Yeah, so my
Oh.
3 turns into an 11.
All right, you think you're hidden.
Yeah, I rolled a 2 on my perception and a 3 on my stealth.
Wait, what's that noise?
Yeah, you hear a light buzzing noise coming from somewhere.
I will follow the sound.
Okay.
Come on, Guinness.
Where are you going?
Sounds like it's coming from outside.
There's a noise outside. Wait a minute. Last time I went outside,
Whisper. Whisper. Whisper.
I will. Does it look like it's coming out from the front of the house, on the
Just
sides of the
kinda- You're
house?
hearing buzzing periodically outside, whether it be outside a nearby window or outside where the front door is.
I will go to this window over here. Oh.
Just trying to get you to be quiet, just like. Shh, shh, shh.
Okay.
We gotta be quiet. We gotta be quiet.
And, yeah, no, I'm.
Yeah,
Assuming my claws are clicking.
you have
on
a
the
natural
ground.
20 on your roll, right?
Yeah.
All right, so. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Well, you know what? It's fine right now. I will show you what you see. Oh, there it is. Oh, it's not going to let me show you. Right here. I have to go
Okay.
through the encounter to show it to you. Alright, well, let's go do that then.
You hear buzzing. I got a bow and arrow, and you got your fists.
I
I don't
assume
got no
I
fly swatter.
got some kind of short rest at least.
No, you
A
got
short rest. Yeah. I haven't done anything
There we
because
go.
nothing comes back for me on a short rest.
So yeah, you catch a glimpse of that flying around out in the trees nearby.
No, thank you.
Where'd you show it?
In
And
the
roll
chat
20.
in
Roll
roll 20.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, I wasn't scrolled down at all. Cool.
And let's see. Let's go ahead and do this so that our viewers can see it.
How many do you see out
Hairy
there?
bat, hairy mosquito thing.
Do I see how many sturges are up there? Or
Well, I mean, you see one.
I
fly
don't know.
by. A few moments later, you see another one fly by.
okay. I will turn to Jim's. Go get the blankets. We need a block. Well, actually, hold on.
We
Okay.
don't have enough
So-
blankets to block
so-
windows.
I'm going to ask not to type anything
8.
in the chat when I'm trying to show the picture to people, because all they got now is a screen with a little bug, and
Can I
you
eat
saying, "Can I
these?"
eat these?" So yeah.
I
Great.
just because you said I just got a picture of something. It's like, oh, what do you get?
Okay.
Technically, I'm sure you can. It's do you want to?
So roll me a nature. Actually, are you still awake upstairs?
He stealthed out the window, but when
But
did
I'm
you ever
saying,
come
did
back?
you said you were looking for something to eat, right?
Yeah.
All right.
That
Give me
would've
a
been-
give me a nature check.
Oh,
a while
God.
back. And this is how Caribou dies.
Nature.
Actually, I need a perception check first because you said you went out, and I don't think we rolled a perception to see what you could see or not see.
So 17 on perception.
All right, 17 on perception.
And
You see a rabbit that just ran right into the razor wire area. You see probably a squirrel trying to hide in the tree nearby, and then you see these things buzzing around. You see a group of them. Probably, how many did I put in? How many do you see that is? Yeah, there's probably a pretty good bit. You see like 5 or 6 on one side, maybe 3 or 4 on the other. They're just kind of swimming and flying around.
That sounds horrible.
How big's this window that I'm at?
Well, I mean, pretty decent size, but maybe 3 feet.
Could I like shove one of these chairs in the window?
Yeah, you can put a chair in the window to kind of, I guess, to try to add a little
Block.
blockage.
I'll do that, and I'll tell Jim's. You might want to go wake people up.
Well, we
'Cause I
just
don't-
don't attract them, and they won't come over here.
Okay, so whoever was sleeping for the first watch gets a short rest. So go ahead, and if you needed to roll any hit dice for a short rest, go ahead and roll them.
I'll just go ahead and
If you want to.
say that I got a
You
short
necessarily
rest. I
got to.
don't need hit
Would
dice.
sure
but in
be
case
nice if
something-
I got that short rest.
Yeah, I was just gonna say we probably don't want to draw their attention over here at all.
Yeah, because it was like within the first hour that he noticed the buzzing noise and
Mhm.
was thinking about waking you up.
Should we wake them
well,
up, or should we?
With a
block off
21
the
nature,
window?
that bug thing flying around you see with your 17, they're not trying to hide, so you see about 15 of them around the house. You know they're sturges, and you know they're kind of the equivalent of a big mosquito. They, land, jab their, whatever they call them, into people and start draining blood out of them.
Buscus.
Matter of fact, you notice that because you see one is now feeding on that rabbit you saw a few minutes ago.
I was gonna say a short rest is just a period of downtime of an hour.
Yep.
Where eat, drink, read, tending to wounds.
So yeah,
would-
anybody.
So like
you
when
all
you're
got a
eating
short
supper
rest.
or anything.
Yeah, you all got a
Okay,
short rest.
cool.
You just haven't had a long rest yet. So if you wanted to spend
Yeah.
hit dice for that short rest, you're more than welcome to do so.
Short rest. I'm gonna roll a 1-hit die.
So you get a D8 plus
Yeah.
your con.
D8 plus
So-
4.
You
So
have
the
2 of
question
them
still
if you
remains,
want to.
Dan.
I know,
With
I
the
don't
21
need to.
nature, do I know how to eat these things?
You know that they probably were not very edible.
I am
They're
back at max.
less edible
18.
than a mouse.
What?
They're less edible than a mouse.
Oh, way less edible than a mouse.
Mosquitoes carry nasty diseases, and these are basically just really big mosquitoes.
Horrible.
So I'm gonna run around, not necessarily quiet, but try to block off any windows I see.
If he's
With-
going to do that, then I'll quietly, with an 11 stealth, take my time. I'll go over, wake up Heath, because you're running around now. And then I'll go over, wake up Felicity, because we see these creatures. Do I recognize these creatures? I might as well ask that.
Yeah, give me a nature check on your end too.
No. Rolled another 2. I mean, I've just been, playing with my dice and tossing them around occasionally, and I've rolled like 5 20s and a bunch of 17s. But when I
doing
roll a
that.
dice for normal, I roll 2, 3, and a 1.
I'm gonna need you to stop playing with your dice, sir.
Maybe I should try using a different one.
Yeah.
Don't
Um,
rage, Chuck.
I get what's going on. Is it
I'll-
morning already?
I will describe to you what we see outside in that tromp, 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 tromp across the house as there goes Bren.
Would I recognize this from any books that I have read from the library?
I'll explain it to you that it looks like a giant mosquito thingy.
Yeah,
With
you
a
give-
hairy
you
head.
can give me a nature check as well.
Nature check.
Actually, it might be a low DC. That's a 5 on my end.
Yeah, no.
And you said
16?
16?
16 on yours? Yeah, you recognize these as Sturgis, kind of a blood-sucking, parasitic type creature.
Do I know about like anything that would keep them away, or is it just like, yeah, no, we need to board up?
Alright, the creature looks like a horrible cross between a large bat and an oversized mosquito. Legs end in sharp pincers, and its needle-like proboscis slashes the air as it seeks to feed on the blood of the living creatures.
Yeah, we need
How
to-
many did we see when we
You-
saw them first off?
You only saw 2 or 3 flying around.
We only saw a few.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll help kind of board up these windows some, and I'll also
Are you
help
hiding
blocking.
up there?
Hmm?
Caragoo. Oh, Caragoo.
Yeah. I mean, I would be kind of hiding because I'm trying to not alert prey that I'm there because I want to eat them.
Alright. So give me a stealth check.
There were 3 fish that were on 8.
I'm eaten. Sorry.
Yeah, well, there was
Worse.
fish. There was fish that were not eaten.
Yeah,
Sorry. But it's not raw.
Yeah, it was.
There's not
It was
really
fish that
wings.
was
they
in my
weren't.
bag.
They weren't alive.
Yeah, they
They
weren't.
weren't alive.
All right, so a 19 on my stealth.
Alright. You
I think I'm hit.
think you're hidden.
We should get up Care Group as well.
Hmm.
Care Group.
What'd you say it was again? 19?
19.
Yeah, 19. Yeah, you think you're hidden. Alright. So what are y'all doing?
I'm gonna try and wake up the bird.
Alright, you go to shake the bird and you realize it's a lot softer than it should be.
Where did he go?
And-
Is he a stat? I'm looking for the statue.
You open it up and he's got like pillows and stuff stuffed in it. Or clothing or whatever to make it look like there's somebody in there.
Clothing. That's all I would have is the clothing I stole from the gnome's room.
So I don't know how far away he is, but I'm gonna try and actually let me see. Message, do I have to see them? It just says I point towards a creature within range of 120 feet. So I'm just going to point up, and I'm going to like like just start spinning as I'm trying to send this message. Where are you? Where are you? Are you okay? Where are you?
Thanks for letting me know, Ronnie. We'll keep that in mind. There's a storm popping up in one of our players' areas, so hopefully it won't happen. And of course, little Ronnie is a barbarian in training because he is constantly using his rage.
It is.
It's
It hurts
okay.
my heart.
He's at that point.
I know.
All right, so where were we?
I'm sending message. I'm pointing like in a circle and up and like all around. I have 120 range. I have to point towards the creature, and I'm just sending. Where are you? Are you okay? Where are you? Are you okay?
All right. After a little while, Kyotogu hears it because you finally point in the direction he's standing.
I'll respond. Yeah, I'm fine. Thank you for asking.
We're boarding up the house.
Oh,
There's sturges
that's
outside.
probably a good thing to do. There's a lot of mosquitoes outside.
Can you get back to us safely? Or are you going to hide?
I'm fine, thank you.
I'm okay. And I'll just cut it off and go to starting to board up the house. He's fine. He's just out. I didn't ask what he was doing, but he's fine at least. Let's continue helping cover these windows and
All
openings.
right. So give me. Let's see. What kind of check can I get you guys to give me as far as this is concerned?
Survival?
Yeah, I was thinking survival. Unless you can give me a reason for a different roll, so go ahead and use survival.
The survival works.
17.
Same.
Woohoo! 4.
I'm trying to find something that I could use other than survival. But I can't find it.
Yeah, Bran,
What
you just pick up the chair that's next to you and you look at it, you look at the window, you're like, and you just sit it up in the windowsill and it just kind of teeters in and out and then falls out on the ground.
All right, so
So I see Bren throw a chair out the window.
No, you see a chair
finally.
fall on top of the razor vine.
The razor grass.
Yeah, the rabbit had ran into earlier.
yeah, if we had more time, I would contemplate actually getting the razor grass or razor vine and putting that in the window. But oh well. 21.
Okay, can you guys hear that?
Creak, creak, creak.
Crickets.
The creak crickets.
Okay, just making sure.
Yep. Yeah, we can
Only
hear
when
it.
you're talking,
Making
though.
noise.
I hear it.
Yeah, we
I'll
can
be
hear
right-
it without you making noise, I guess. Yeah.
I'll be right back.
All right. Well, do we get through all the windows?
All right, so what was the survival checks? Because like I said, one was a chair throwing out the window.
17.
Yeah, you're able
Heath
to.
was also a 17.
All right, so the two of you were able to jam something like the table up against the window or something to block pretty much, for the most part, them coming in that side. Do me a favor and go to the window in which you were working on.
Let's see. I would have gone into the kitchen in here because there's 2 windows and less entrances to get in, better.
Yeah.
So I would have used my 21 to board up this window.
All right,
Window.
21. You were.
That's not a window. That's a bear head.
Oh, sorry. Is this a window?
Yeah, that's a window.
Yeah, that's. a
I'm
window.
assuming this.
I thought it was a window
this,
because you snuck out a
that, and
window
there's,
you're
like, one
covering.
over here.
All right, so
Uh,
yeah, you pick the table up and you put it against that window there. Felicity, you're able to grab a chair or something from one of the other rooms and jam it into the window enough to where it looks like it's doing a pretty good job. Heath, which window did you say you were working at?
He went away.
Yeah.
He
I would
could
assume
probably
he's-
have got the one in his room that he's still
Where
in.
is that?
Okay, so we'll just
Okay.
say he
So,
did this one. 'Cause
There's
Brand-
that one or
Brand did
this one left
Brand did this
Well,
one.
this is the one I put the chair in, and
that fell out
this
immediately.
one here is I was moving this dresser and putting it in this window.
All right, so we'll put him here, and he did this window. So this one's blocked. let me go ahead and do this. This one's blocked. This one's blocked. This one's blocked for sure. This one we don't know about. And you're going to this one now, Brand?
Yeah, I'm putting that dresser,
All
this
right.
dresser here.
Yeah, it's
in front of
kind of a wardrobe, stand-up wardrobe.
Yeah.
And what do you want to roll for that?
Right?
I guess. I mean, I'm moving and just basically sitting in front of it.
Okay, and you're going to roll me a what?
I can roll you a strength to see if I can move it.
Athletics.
You can roll me an athletics if you wish.
Okay. No, this will be with disadvantage now. Was a 19, and that one is a. What is that? No, so 15.
15's enough. You're able to, slide it over. Of course, you hear the
Trying to fucking sleep. What's with all the noise up there?
We got some bat-like pincher thingies outside. They're flying around.
So it means you gotta make a bunch of noise? Are you trying to call them in my house?
Now I'm trying to make sure they don't come into your house because you don't have any fucking windows.
Never been a problem for me before.
Well, I can smell your clothes from over here, so. Yeah.
Well, I mean, sure. I can smell you from over here.
Earlier I asked if there were any glass shards at all.
a few here and there.
Okay. All right. Keep it.
And
So, one more that needs boarding up. It looks like.
As you step back in the hallway, you see that the one window that apparently Brandon was working on first is still open. But
who moved my chair?
But
as you go to look, yeah, you're pretty certain you're not going to get to it before something comes through, because there's like 4 of them actually at the window, like looking down at some noise that was made. Some noise that was made in the area, and then they look up and they see you right there. So let's roll some initiative, ladies and gentlemen.
Perfect.
No.
All right, now I get to be disappointed with what I'm gonna roll after I roll this initiative, which actually I might not be, because I am. Fucking Christ. That's a 619.
Oh, I rolled a 6 this time. That's great.
I rolled another 2. I'm done with this dice for tonight.
Oh, there's one more thing I need to adjust.
I
Another
totally
2.
So
forgot.
let's check lighting.
Another 2.
And daylight mode's turned off.
Another 1.
I'm sure that changes things for some of you.
I can see it changed some stuff. There's like kind of shadowiness now.
I do need to. I'm going to take the spell marker, bring it here,
Another
The
2.
fireplace blew up.
Another
Oh no.
2.
and make it a little smaller.
This dice is just not working tonight.
I'll put it right here.
There.
Yeah, sometimes it sounds like some of these get a little louder. Alright, let's see. This one is going to... Oh, cancel. I need to go to the other one. Nope. I thought I could adjust it to where it emits light. There it is.
Well, why you did that? I'm going to go potty. Okay. Good
No.
tinkle.
Do we want to take a quick break? It's almost.
Yeah, we're actually going to take a break here at 9 o'clock. So I'm just getting
Yes.
the initiative rolls in place, and then we'll take ourselves a break.
Okay.
All right, so that, let's see, because I know he can't see in the dark. So yeah, fireplace is emitting light, and that is the only light you guys currently have.
can't see in the dark?
I believe you're an Aarakocra, correct?
Yeah.
You and are human. Aarakocras
am
don't have
also
night
Fairy
vision.
focus have dark vision.
No, they don't.
Oh, they don't?
Nah. Aarakocras don't. It's weird. You'd think that a bird person would, but
Especially an owl person.
yeah.
Well, I mean, they don't.
I think we should
let you-
retcon that, Dan. Owls hunt at night. I've been role playing off of being an owl. I'm sorry. That's why I went out to hunt at night.
Let's see. We may end up doing something along those lines for your character, being that it is an owl. But let's. All right, so let's work on this. So while I get these adjusted, let's go ahead and take we'll say 10-minute break for bathroom breaks and drinks and such. And tuck-ins and night-night kisses and all that fun stuff. So ladies and gentlemen, we will be back in about 10 minutes. Don't go too far. Okay, and we're back with a little bit of nighttime action here. Looks like our players are trying to help themselves out by blocking the windows, but somebody made a mistake, and instead of putting a chair in the window, they dropped it out the window. I guess maybe just didn't balance it right or something. So it drew a few over. And we are rolling initiative currently as we speak. So
It was sitting in the window when I left. Someone must have came by and pushed it over.
alright. So I don't need that. Just go back. Bring you up. Alright. So did it roll? If I do this, will it roll? Alright. Am I in there? There I am. Okay. So that works. I rolled pretty much exactly. Actually, no, I didn't. Okay, 20 to 25. What was
Keith
yours?
is on mute.
24.
So you have a 24. All right. 15 to 20.
That would. I see Guinness as a 17. Sugar is 16, and
I'm just making sure these numbers are correct.
Burn at 15.
So
Burn's not there, so. Good. Okay.
Well, he rolled a 13, and if it's changed, yeah.
Yeah,
Correct.
I've already corrected my.
Okay, so has everybody
initiative
corrected
rolls.
what their initiative rolls are?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So
I'm at a 619.
let's see.
Yours is above mine. Be 611.
Not by much.
So yeah, Heath, you were in the other room as Gems decides to go check to see if all the windows are closed up. In the process, he's standing at a door frame. He sees 3 of these Sturges, pretty much hovering right in the window frame itself. And do you make any kind of noise whatsoever when you see them?
Oh yeah, I let out that they're in the windows.
All right, so you let out there in the windows. Heath, what would you like to do?
Which room did he run into? Because, again,
You notice he went down the hallway from the room.
okay.
Yeah, if you had light, I was in here and I went this way.
Okay, so you went to the room I was sleeping in.
Yeah, and Bren came from this one,
Okay.
and we patched this one up, so it's
Now,
up to assumption whether I'm looking in here.
this torch right here, you should all be able to move it around if you've got one lit. So take that.
This
into
one here?
consideration. It should be right there in the middle of the room, and you can actually drag one out from the other side if you require one.
Yep, I was just checking.
As of right now, nobody said anything about having torches lit.
I don't. I have dark vision, so I wouldn't have lit a torch.
I think I'm the only one that can't see in the dark out of all of us.
Probably.
So, I guess I would walk over here, grab a piece of the broken board, piano, whatever, and a piece of the hide and fashion a torch.
All right, it doesn't take you much. So you have a
And
torch, and you still have.
I'll
movement.
light it. Yeah. And then I will use the rest of my movement, which would be.
Now what room did you? All right, you had to step away. So we'll go ahead and fix this. You had to leave the room you were in to try to help close up the windows.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say you had a torch already lit.
Okay.
Since
So
it was dark
then
out.
I'll be here. Then with 35 movement.
Okay. Do you see anything?
No, that's what I'm working on now.
There's a couple things in the window
Yeah.
There we
that
go.
I can see.
All right. You just drug out a torch.
Yeah.
All right. I'll delete this one.
So from where I'm standing, I don't see anything out the window
All
because
right.
they're not in the room, correct?
Yeah. I need to verify something.
Because I'm gonna say the one thing that I wanted to say as a spellcaster in D&D, as long as I've been playing and never get a chance to. I cast magic missile into the darkness. Yes, thank you. Yes, yes.
Okay, let me adjust this because according to something I just looked up, torches are a 20/40, not a.
Not 10,
2020.
Well, no, it's a 20/20, but which means it's 20 feet.
Right.
of-
20
Like
dim.
20 dim
and
it,
then,
20
and then
dim.
I got to go 40 feet to actually make it beyond that. So there you go.
Okay.
Yeah, when you put it in the roll 20 to adjust the lighting, you pretty much double what the dim light is because it sheds dim light past
Yeah.
the.
Gotcha.
All right, so you see that, and you cast magic missile. And are you targeting 1, 2, or 3?
I will target 3.
So each one gets a missile.
Yes, sir. So that would be 3 for the first one,
Okay.
4 for the second one,
All right.
and 5 for the last one.
All right. Pop, pop, pop. And that was it for your go. What's Guinness doing?
I don't think Marcus is at his seat.
Okay, something must have come up on his end. So,
Karakuri.
Kataguri, you are up top. And with your point of view, I will go ahead. You are still with us, right? All right.
Yeah.
So yeah, you see one here, here, and there's probably more around the building.
And because I'm on top of the roof, so I can kind of see all of them, right? So if I move my character around so I can see where you're putting them, that's okay, right?
Well, most of them are right here because they heard the noise and they all started buzzing this direction. So you should be able to see them all. So there you go.
Fun.
But you did see 3 rather interesting splatters at the window.
Yeah.
Pop, pop, pop.
Okay. I'm going to.
Sorry about that.
No problem.
So they're all facing the window right now.
Yep, they're all facing the window. As if
Their
they're heading
line
that
of sight.
direction.
Their line of sight should be in this direction.
Something like that.
So I'm going to shoot this one
Alright.
and hope that you guys quietly. A 18 to hit.
Yep, damage. Alright. Well, you pretty much... Is this one here?
Yep.
You skewer it and you stick it to the tree branch, or tree trunk right behind it.
Okay.
That's, is that it for your turn?
Yeah, because I didn't tag them off with it, so can't put those in.
Alright, so we had to skip over Guinness. So what would Guinness have done?
He doesn't see anything. Am I still on mute? No. Okay.
No, you're not on mute. The 3 that were in the window got destroyed by magic missile. So if Guinness runs up and jumps into the windowsill, he will see more, I'm sure.
See, that's what. Shit, now it's causing an argument inside. So he had to move there, he saw them and just barked because he couldn't really move them further. Well, no, wait. He's got 40. Nah, he'd have just got in the window and barked out like a regular dog.
Okay. Maybe barking a certain number of barks to how many he sees.
Sure.
All right.
Smart like that.
Well, he does that, and then Carrigu shoots one. What are you doing?
Oh, it's me.
Yep, you come after Carrigu.
5,
Dan.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So I too will make it to the window. And I'll start. I will
Barking.
rage as my bonus action. And yeah, just start growling at them as well. There's nothing else I can do.
Start growling at them as well. Okay.
And with that, I need to step away again.
Understood. Alright, so with that, these two will fly up to you. Since you shot an arrow and showed us where you were hiding. This one will move in.
That's why I shot the one in the back, Dan, because they weren't looking at it. It died quietly,
Okay.
right?
So hold on just a second. I need to do something right quick. Alright, good. He forgot to turn his mic off. Alright, where was I at?
That's why I shot the one in the back, Dan, because then they wouldn't see me shooting it.
You didn't actually shoot in the back because they're still facing towards the house.
Yeah, but I shot the one behind everyone. So I'm up above them, they're looking at the window, and I shot the one behind. So
Did you not see?
it die.
Did you not see the two over here?
Oh, the two over by the window?
The two.
So they weren't looking into that window, they were looking over at this guy watching him die?
That's where the sound came from.
Okay.
Those are the two that moved up on you. The rest of them are moving
All
towards
right.
the house.
Oh, they're sorry, I can't really see them. So they're in the house.
Well, they're not
There's
in.
the one inside the house and the one
Let
above
me.
the grass.
Yeah, bring them out here so you can know that they're there.
Okay.
What is their speed? Okay, so he's only going to be able to attack one of them. So when he comes back, remind me to have him attack one. Actually, here he is. You're muted, but you have a bunch of them just kind of fly up to you, and one or two, some of them fly past you. So you get the attack of opportunity on one of them.
Oh, okay.
Roll me a
Where'd my D?
roll me a d6 first.
Six.
No, you gotta roll it again. It's gotta be less than a 6.
That's gotta be less than 6.
Uh-huh.
2.
Okay. This one is the one you swing at.
Okay. That would be +6, so 10 + 6. Or no. Do I got 6? Why am I on this page?
I don't know.
Sorry, just okay, so 16.
Yep, and what's the lowest damage you cause?
The lowest damage I can cause is 5.
Okay. Pop that sucker like a, you know what.
Okay.
But you have 3 on you.
Fireball.
Why?
Okay, apparently I have none on me.
You're
would-
also gone.
Guinness had an attack of opportunity as they flew by him as well.
Yeah, all that. Roll me a d4.
D4. One.
And damage?
His modifier is probably like, what, a 3?
It's different
Yeah.
because of what he is.
Oh, gotcha.
18 plus whatever his bonus is for the attack. His minimum damage he can do on a bite is 1d6 plus 3, so 4.
Okay, so yeah, he grabs one and just shakes his head, and blood and shit flies everywhere.
Okay.
So the 3 that are on you, we'll go ahead and do their attacks first.
All right.
So it's going to be a dirty 20.
Okay.
Where's my D4 for that? Oh, there it is. So you'll take 5 points of piercing damage as one of them lands on you and pretty much sticks its thing in your arm.
All right. Is that half already or no?
Raging.
I am raging.
When did you rage?
He raged.
When I got to the
growl.
window.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, that is not halved already.
All right.
I will give you the full rolls, but I'll let you know if I have them. I'll let you know what they are.
Okay.
Meaning I'll let you know if I have them. Sorry.
Okay.
16
Hey,
to hit.
Nope. 18's the magic number.
Alright, so then the 15 doesn't hit. So you got 2 buzzing around you with 1 attached to you. So with that, since the 2 that were coming towards you, Heath, only one of them still there. That's going to be a 16 to hit.
Yep.
Alright. So
You're muted.
Yeah, you'll take 4 points of piercing damage as one of them attach themselves to your shoulder. And just starts. And the other 2 fly in the room. I didn't do the movement right. Oh, yeah, you got to do the 2 on Caragoo. So let's see if the black and white dice will work on Caragoo. I'm pretty certain a 14 does not hit Caragoo.
No, it does not.
How about a 22?
Barely. Really close.
Yep, sure it is. Alright, so that's going to be 5 points of piercing damage and 1's attached to you.
Okay.
I think that's all their turn. So now it's Jim's turn.
Alright, so he has one on him. 10, 15, 20, 25. I'll move to there. I don't know if this one can attack me since he's stuck. But in doing so, I will use my action to cower / grovel / beg.
Mm-hmm.
And all the ones I pointed at. So every one of them in that room. This guy, these 2, this one, and unless there is some within 10 feet, so like in this area, all have advantage against them because I have drawn their attention and I have distracted them. Until the end of my next turn, allies gain advantage on attacks against enemies within 10 feet.
All right.
So the ones I can see, so I can see these 2 for sure, and if I can see any out here.
There's 3 there.
Yeah,
and
these 3.
You should be able to see the 3 and the 1 to 2.
Okay, so yeah, then all of the ones within 10 feet of me that I can see.
That's all of them.
Which, alright.
Minus the
and
2 that
then,
are on Caragoo, so...
Yep, so then I will then, as a bonus action, try and hide, because they have already been distracted.
Go ahead and roll that stealth check.
Ooh, that's a 27. I can't take the dodge action as a bonus action, so I'll take the hide action instead with a 27. I will be hiding under this little table I'm by.
Yep.
But I have distracted them.
You think you're hidden. They are distracted. Felicity?
I'm going to go ahead and move up 10, 15, 20, 25 to here in that doorway. And I'm going to go ahead and take out that short bow that we got and attack this one here.
All right, go for it.
That's going to be with advantage because of the cowering banging thing.
Come on, 1. Come on, 1.
That have to be 2 ones.
That's a 19 plus 2 is a 21.
21.
21.
I think you hit.
All right, and that's going to do 1d6 damage. So I have no dexterity. That is a 6.
That's a 6. That's enough.
And then, awesome. And that is all I'm going to do.
Okay. Alright, Diggory.
So the one is no longer on my shoulder, correct?
Correct. She shot it. You're standing there, and the thing pokes in your arm, starts sucking blood out of your shoulder.
What the?
And all of a sudden, an arrow flies by real close to you, and
And I'll
it
go,
pops.
I've got your back too.
Oh.
Oh.
Alright. So I see.
I want to drink
Well-
too.
Me too. I see the two
No,
here
no,
and the one
water,
in the window, right?
please.
No, she not bringing any drinks to all of us. What the hell?
These two.
Enough
And
for the
then
class,
there's
Todd?
this one, these three.
No drinks for
Alright, so
everybody.
I don't see out the window.
But yeah, that's where they are.
You got two to your right, and you see one. Yeah, you should be able to see the one on Bren.
Okay. So then I will do it again. I'll snap my fingers and point and cast Magic Missile 3 times.
And Dan, I only have drinks for those who come to DragonCon.
Oh, well, ain't that a problem?
So 3, 2, and 4.
All right.
Got this one here, 1, 2, and then I'll shoot the one that's on Bren.
The torch is on top of your player right now, so
I got you. But so even even when I move it though, I can't see out the window. Like it's pitch
Yeah,
black
it looks
outside.
like it's barricaded.
is the window barricaded?
That one is not.
No.
That's the one the chair fell out of.
No, I meant for my dynamic light.
It's
If you look at the
blocked
map,
with
there's a
light.
black line across it.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's
sir.
blocked with light.
2, 3, and there
Perfect.
you go. That yeah, and the one that was on Bren.
Sorry,
So-
I did not realize it was still like blocked
That's
out.
all right.
So you
Yeah, I can
popped
see it.
3 more of them.
Yeah,
What's the least damage you do on it?
3.
And the one on Bren.
Yes, sir.
There you go.
And then I will move over here just to make sure I don't see any coming in this way.
All right, it looks clear.
Huh.
Your passive perception, anyway. Do you want to roll an active?
I can. Nat 20, so 24.
You see a big fat guy putting Cheetos on a lid.
Oh yeah. Oh.
No, stop.
All right, so no, you don't see any more coming in through any windows.
All right.
Okay. I
Alright.
will have to take my lie back about the rage. I was thinking they reset on short rest, so I'm not raging. You hit me with 5 last time, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Alright.
Rages you long rest only.
Yeah.
But they build over time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
first time
thank you.
playing barbarian, so
Thank you for taking care of it.
So just
Not a
ask
problem.
Marcus. I'm pretty good with Barbarian now.
Now,
You had like 4 other classes though.
you did say you shot the one that was on Bren, right? Ronnie? Okay.
Yes, sir.
The one that was attached.
Just making sure. It changes things if it isn't.
okay. So Guinness is up. He'll take a bite at the one
Advantage.
next to him.
Yep.
Oh.
Because a coward.
Yep. He might also have pack tactics. Does Guinness have pack tactics?
No.
Okay. never
4.
mind.
Well, hail bells. 4 and a 4, so 6 total, I think. 7 total on both.
Nope. 7 doesn't hit.
Okay. He's just gonna try to snap at him. Scare him off.
All right, you got 2 on you, Katagu.
Is it their turn yet?
They've already went.
They go before I do.
Yeah, they've already
I
gone.
wanted
I'm
to make sure
way
that if I was
down.
supposed
Remember-
to be damaged by them, that I got the damage already.
Remember, one attached to you, and the other one is still sitting there. They haven't had a
All right.
chance.
Well, the one attached to me should be easy to hit, right? It can't really move. I'm gonna hit the one attached to me. Does it have disadvantage that's attached to me? It's like restrained, kind of.
Nope.
It can dodge with its face on me.
Yep.
Little nimble buggers. All right. Well, I'm going to use my talon attack on the one attached to me.
Okay, go for it.
That is a 14 to hit.
Yep, right on.
Nice. So
Is that a
the
Cheeto
minimum
with
I
extra
can
cheese?
do is 5.
Squeeze cheese.
No, I thought it was like a Cheeto with cheese or something like that.
Oh, it looks like a
A
Ritz
cracker.
cracker or a Toll
Uh,
House.
All right, so
So
that's,
the minimum I can do is 5.
yeah, he's gone. You popped it.
All right. And then I'm going to use my bonus action to hit the other one.
oh,
Go ahead.
Shouldn't have put my D20 away. That one is a 20 to hit. And 8 damage. Oh, they're chicken flavored crackers. Nice, chicken biscuits.
Those are so good.
Okay, that was
So
it
8
for them.
for the second. And then I'm going to use my movement to come and hover behind this one.
Nope.
Those two have advantage on them still.
Yeah, but he can't attack.
I'm just making sure everyone knows,
Yep, Bren. you're
especially
up
the person up
And-
next.
That's my turn.
24 on the
So
first
you get
hit,
double advantage, Bran.
and okay, 23 on the second. So I'm just gonna
I'm sorry, but you can't have double advantage.
Damage.
Well, your strength is like a 4 already.
Yeah, so you just gotta
I'm
reach
just
up and
gonna-
squish him.
Reaches out and just pops it.
Yep.
watch this. I punch it in the face too.
Hmm.
He's like, it ain't nothing but a speed bag. And you're done.
There's
Yep.
one more.
All right.
Is there?
Where? Where's the other one?
He's over here on the front steps.
Oh, there is one more.
Maybe it flew
Oh,
away.
never
got
mind.
scared.
Surprise!
Yeah, thought I brought them all over there.
I can twang him with an arrow.
He's not there.
Okay.
Never mind.
I'm not gonna go through that.
You
All right.
thought you saw another, but it was a phantom.
Yeah, you
Figment of your imagination.
There goes another one of those
Right.
dragon shadows over the sky again.
Yeah.
Yeah. I helped without doing anything.
All right, so guys
We
are out
did
of
do
initiative.
something. I think we're out of initiative.
Okay.
Is there something to stay initiative for?
No.
Can I go back to sleep, please?
All you heard was me cower, grovel, and beg and disappear.
Jesus.
No.
You see,
You guys
Dude,
don't
that-
do
that-
anything. I can't get no fucking sleep around these people just make a fucking noise up there.
is the rabbit that they skewered still in the grass?
Well, I mean, it's desiccated corpses. Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's still pretty fresh, right? They just sucked some of its blood out.
Well, yeah, they drained it of blood. They killed it.
Yeah, so there's still, it's still an animal, right?
Yeah,
It's just been
yeah,
bled dry.
yeah. That's right. You can do it.
I'm gonna pick it up and eat it.
Okay.
Is the squirrel there too? Did they get the squirrel, or did the squirrel survive?
No, he's in the tree.
Damn it. Squirrel made it away.
So can we board up this window now? Maybe.
yeah.
So I'll jump back in.
Alright.
I'll bring the chair with me that I find outside for some odd reason.
I don't know what happened. They must have knocked the chair out trying to get in.
Yeah,
had it
from my
secured
point
pretty
of view,
well.
it looked like this chair came flying out the window. Didn't even pause really; it just came out the window.
It was sitting there when I left it. I don't know what y'all talking about.
So you said we
They all
wanted
dead?
survival to put it in the window.
Yep.
Yeah.
To board up the window.
I'll assist since I'm right here anyway. If somebody wants to put it in.
Roll a
the
d20. Add your proficiency.
I can see if I
16.
can even help first.
Oh, are you helping me?
You don't know yet.
Yes. Yes, that's a straight up 10.
Yes, he is.
So 19 and a 20.
It was cocked between a 20 and an 8. I hit it,
Okay.
and it rolled 8.
So 24 with the assist to board up the window.
Yeah, you jam it in there just right to where it doesn't fall out.
Okay.
Ooh,
That's how
I
you
go-
do it, Frank.
I go back to the
Yeah.
fire. And
I'll
since
go
you
back
had
to my
left,
bedroll.
no, you had left without telling us, I am in your bedroll.
Okay, I'll crawl in with you. That's fine. How you doing, Felicity?
You can try and force me
You
out.
decided to share with me after all. Awesome. There's room for you too,
fluffy,
Heathrow.
and
You
warm?
coming?
Are you soft and fluffy and warm?
I'm an owl, so like most of my mass is feathers.
Nice day.
Even though you're the only one in the entire party
Nope.
that
I'll
can make
come
him
over there and
disappear.
I'll lay
Yeah.
my head up on
I don't
like
care.
on like his tuff. Like I'll
We're
just
dog
like
piling on him.
yes.
I'll position my wings so he can lay on my feathers.
Aww.
Oh,
Snap. Because owl bones are weak.
Who's next?
I'm not large.
Who's taking next watch?
I guess
we'll
I'll-
finish ours and then wake up Heath.
Yeah.
Heath is now.
I slept
awake.
through.
I slept through the night.
Give me perception, Heath.
That is 17.
All right. Seems to be a quiet night. Everybody gets their long rest. And
We
at
got our
at
level.
that point,
Yay!
you guys gain that level.
Nice.
Now that you fought the Sturges, you've definitely gained that level.
Nice. So
Perfect.
we get to roll our hit dice, right?
Yep, so add 70 experience to each one.
70 per Sturge or
No,
just
70 to each person. It's already split
Okay.
up.
70. All right. What proficiency are we lacking? I know I asked this last time.
I mean, I don't have anything in regards to like nature or stealth.
I'll get survival for now.
All
I
right.
can always change it on a short rest.
That's nice.
So, manage HP. I rolled a 7.
Oh, nice.
The D8 loves me. The D20, not so much. So that's
All right, so starting at the top, gems. Did you roll your extra hit dice?
Yep, I rolled a 7 on my hit dice.
All right.
On a
add your-
D8, I rolled a 7.
Add your con. All right, so Felicity, you're next. You rolled.
Rolled a 7, so plus my 4 is 11.
All right. Heath, I think you're next in line.
I rolled a 6.
Plus your con.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Bren, you're next.
I rolled an 8.
All right, and last but not least, what did
The-
Kirigu get? Oh, I'm
The
sorry.
D8 for monks, right?
Correct.
Kirigu get?
7 plus my con.
Did you take a level in monk?
Yeah.
Yeah, so when you're adding it, the rolled HP, you just add the dice. You don't add the constitution on top of it.
Okay.
It
so I rolled a
automatically
7.
adds your con. So
So
your
I just add
first
the rolled
level
HP
would've
to the
been
rolled
10.
HP that's there, right?
Yeah. Your first level was fighter, so you should have 10. Your second level was monk, so you would have added just what you rolled on the die, and then you just would have added just what you rolled on the die again.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, so
I like
we're
that.
all level 3. What are we? We all stay with what we were? Did somebody? I know we already got a multi-class with the.
Barbarian fighter, barbarian or fighter monk. I went
Yeah.
straight rogue, so I am now a phantom rogue.
Ooh.
That's why I can add proficiency to something that I don't have proficiency in. Per short rest or long rest, I can change my proficiency around. So if we need tools, take a short rest, I can
be proficient with those tools.
Okay, so
I
Dan,
call upon the dead to
Yes?
give me proficiency and knowledge.
have you seen these optional class features that they have on Roll20 now, or D&D, or Beyond now?
That came with Tasha's.
Yeah, Tasha's has that.
So are we allowed to use those?
Which one are we referring to?
So here, I'm gonna just copy and show you the clip. Where should I
Actually-
paste this? Can I paste into Roll20?
Because
Are
didn't we
you-
do that from our spells from Druid?
Yeah, because you got custom spells, the added spell list.
Mhm.
Because monks can add to what they roll with key points to make their
Well, and
roll
also,
higher.
yeah, and also you can get, like at second level, you can choose a weapon, and if you spend a key point and concentrate on the weapon, it becomes a monk weapon until you use it again. So it's basically like Kensei without having to go Kensei.
Yeah, but you
I
don't.
mean,
you don't. Get
You can
to
make it your
use-
dedicated weapon.
You don't get to use the one that comes with your level. Okay, you're talking about the optional features, dedicated weapon at second level.
Yes.
Or you could go with what your
Oh,
character.
so you either can choose dedicated weapon or I can get my key. But I have to have key for it to work, so I can't just like substitute out my key.
You should have 2 key points.
No, I'm trying to figure out how the optional features work. I'll be honest with you. I don't know. I
So
thought.
I
Yeah.
think the optional feature is just it's an additional. Like if you want to use it, this is also something that comes with your classes. If the
It's
game
like your
allows it.
hex blade, basically. When you concentrate and
No, no,
make
no,
that
no,
weapon
no,
your
no.
hex blade, except it's a dedicated weapon for a monk.
No,
So it
I
uses
see
the
what you're
monk
saying,
and
but
die and
Dan-
everything like that.
Dan is wondering if the optional feature will delete something that comes from the player's handbook options.
Yeah, but what-
It's just an additional feature you can use.
Yeah, it's just additional.
Sometimes
if you
it
allow
does.
us to use it, it's additional. Unless it tells it specifically it replaces something.
Yeah, like with rangers, if you use some of their custom optional features, it swaps out like.
okay, so it allows you to change your weapon, a monk-based weapon.
Yeah, so it's,
Okay.
so it, I
I,
can focus on that weapon and it becomes my weapon
I
until
will allow
change it
that
again.
because it's something I don't understand with some of it. You know, I've always thought about playing a monk with a glaive, but a glaive's not considered a.
You can't
Monk
use
weapon.
two-handed or
heavy.
heavy weapons. You can't
Well-
Yeah,
use
it
heavy
still has to,
weapons.
it still has to be.
Doesn't say
It
no
says,
two-handed.
it says any weapon. It doesn't have limitations on
It
it.
just has to. It's got to lack the heavy and the special properties.
That's it then.
But
and a
glaive's heavy, I
glaive.
think. The glaive's considered heavy.
Yeah, so I couldn't do it anyway. But that's what I've always
Yeah, the
thought.
weapon must be a simple or a martial weapon, and it can't have heavier specials.
Okay, so
Yeah, so the great club you couldn't do. I don't think.
Or the war axe or stuff like that.
Is
Alright.
it just heavy or special?
it says heavy
Heavier
or special
special,
properties.
Okay, so you could do a great club because that's only two-handed. It's not heavy or special. A flail
yeah.
you could do. You can't do a
like
glaive
this.
because that's heavy. Great axe, great sword,
Now I don't
halberd.
know what that means for everybody
lance.
else.
No,
so.
the only way you can do a
Maul,
glaive is to
pike.
become a kensei, because a kensei doesn't have a limitation on the weapon types that you can use your kensei weapon.
And the wizard is just doesn't have it.
Yeah, I'm gonna look and see if I have any optional features at level 3. I do. So I have steady aim, which I can use a bonus action to give myself advantage. But my speed is 0 until the end of my turn.
Looks like the cleric doesn't have it either.
But that's something I get at 3rd level, so. I can give myself advantage, but if I'm already hiding from them and they don't see me, or if I have somebody within 5 feet of them, I already get advantage. I have so many ways to get it outside of that.
Marcus, you do have it listed for. You went fighter, didn't you?
Yes.
And you've already got it listed. You already got it clicked.
Yeah,
Okay,
because that's where I got my unarmed fighting.
gotcha. Yeah. All
remember.
right. So yeah.
My blind fighting, interception, superior technique,
All right.
throwing
So
weapon. I don't know.
now you guys have got all your level up. You know, you got all your hit dice and any other thing that comes up from a long rest. Who was the last one to watch? It was Heath.
That would be me.
Yeah. As you're walking around the house itself, give me a perception. What was your perception? 17.
It was 17.
All right. Yeah. So yeah, you walk around, you check the front. You know, you see Bren there sleeping by the piano at the front door again with Guinness not sleeping at all, hasn't slept the entire time you've noticed, just kind of sitting there next to him. As you make your way back to the room where the fireplace is at, you notice you got Kiryu all spread out with his feathers laid out to give you a spot to sleep. Felicity's all snuggled up in the feathers too, you know, trying nice and warm and nice and soft. There's a naked gnome sleeping on his chest, like, you know, the scene from Jurassic Park.
The gnome came up and joined the party, huh?
And what about where did Jim's pass out at?
I would have probably been over near the vast majority of people.
Okay. And of course,
If you would have gotten close enough, I would have like put my arm protectively around you.
So that's where I am, yeah.
all right. So yeah, that's what you see as you come in, and of course you hear the morning birds chirping.
Is it very bright out yet? Is the sun up very high?
I mean, not very high. It's early. The sun has risen. The birds are chirping. I mean, I will change the dynamic lighting for the room to daylight.
So I now have
There we go.
2d6 sneak attack. And Whales from the Grave. That's a thing.
Very cool.
So I basically have 4d6, but one of them doesn't use on the same person.
Good morning.
It's sun up already.
Unfortunately.
Can't we just stay here for a little while?
I'm gonna get up and
Now,
look
like-
out the western window.
Yeah, everybody else, of course, like I said, you see the naked gnome sleeping on Kiryu.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
so the gnome came up to say hello.
The gnome, yeah, like I said, he's sleeping on Kiryu, and he, you know, the whole Jurassic Park
Mhm.
thing where he's.
So I go to scratch my chest in my sleep, and it's like,
You feel skin and hair.
that doesn't feel normal.
Oh yeah, right over the left. Oh yeah. Oh,
Oh!
it's been itching me for a while.
Oh, under your claws are all dirty now.
Oh man, you're soft.
Oh, you're a funny gnome. Funny little gnome.
Where did my thing go?
Bernard,
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's the
Is
best
there-
I've slept in a long time.
is there anyone you trade with out here ever?
What do you mean trade?
Like, you know, any place you can go that has other humanoids around it that will trade things for items. We don't have much at all. And I know at minimum we could probably use some weapons and
Oh, weapons.
provisions.
What do you need weapons for?
Oh, I don't know. Giant attacking mosquitoes and halflings that like to eat you.
And we have to get our family back.
We have to go back home.
All right,
Well,
so
he said
he
that they would
starts-
take maybe 10 at most.
Yeah,
And
we
there
just
was-
we have to get home.
There was already at least, I think, 9 or 10 of us downstairs when they attacked.
So he goes and walks off and dives into his pile of clothing. And he's dragging this pile of clothing behind him as he's walking and cussing the bird the entire time.
He's fucking soft to sleep on, but he's still clothes. I don't understand that shit.
And then, you know, you hear him,
Can I help you with anything, Bernard? Do you need a hand?
You're too tall.
That's not something I hear often, but okay. Okay.
I mean, I might be able to. How tall is the gnome?
yeah,
you're,
about
you're
the same height.
smaller
as
than
him.
him.
Yeah, you're about the
Yeah,
same.
I'm like 2'4".
Yeah, you're probably about the same height.
Okay. Whatever. Anyway,
And then he comes back out. He still
What they give?
Yeah, he still hasn't gotten dressed yet. He's got a dirty, nasty sack over his shoulder.
Okay.
I don't know about anybody you can trade with, but you can have these. I don't need them anymore.
He slams it down on the ground.
Oh,
what's
Bernard.
what's in
Thank
there?
you. And yeah, I'll go look at the sack. Open it up.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, the
Nice
sack.
sack.
the
Look at
sack
Bernard's
itself-
sack.
Yeah, you guys look at Bernard's sack. The sack itself is kind of nasty. Probably no telling what's on it, but as you open it up,
Vegetated as he
Yeah.
before they
Eh,
open it, I'm like, clean.
as you open it up, there are 3 bedrolls in there.
Motherfucker.
3 bedrolls.
Motherfucker.
There's 3.
There's 3 bedrolls, and I think, let's see, there is 1 rusty sword. I mean, it looks like it's probably not seen action in a long time.
Short
I'll
sword,
just
long
take the
sword.
sack.
Short sword.
Do we
Uh,
notice?
There's
Anything-
also a halfway decent looking nylon rope, 50 foot.
50 foot in
Nylon?
rope.
Yeah. Or whatever, silk, nylon, whatever the better of the ropes is. Oh, I
Silk.
thought it. Is it silk?
Stop it.
Yeah. Silk rope.
Okay, and then do we notice anything tool-wise around?
There is 2 tool sets, 2 toolkits inside the bottom of the bag.
Jesus.
One is
What
a
type?
jeweler's kit, and the other one's a thieves' tools kit.
Snap.
Hey, it looks like something I could use both of. Because I'm a jeweler and proficient with those, and I'm a rogue who's proficient with these tools.
Yep. All right. Bernard, thank you.
Well, I don't know if there's anybody you can trade with, because the only people I ever see are the savage. The savage. Yeah, the savage halfling.
Okay. Are there any roads around, pathways?
Road?
Well, we have a cartographer with us. He makes maps, and maybe we can start to map out the area and find our way out.
You,
What?
I make maps.
Oh, you're a map maker.
Yes.
Okay, so how do you make a map?
I draw areas that I visit.
You got a pen?
I do.
Where?
Maybe. Do I? No, I don't.
I do. My journal that I always
Yeah.
have with me, that I had with me in the
That's right. You found
tavern.
it.
She hid it in her cavity.
No, it's not that small of a journal.
It's in
Nah.
the pocket.
Wrong
I meant her
cobalt.
armpits. Her armpits.
Wrong
under the
cobalt.
No. But yeah, no, I had my.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to take a peek out
Where
the
the fuck
window
is it?
that,
God damn it, I know it's around here somewhere.
that
Nope,
doesn't have the
that's
sun
not
on
it.
the side.
Nope, that's not it. Nope, that's not it.
Go ahead.
I'd like to look out the side of the house that doesn't have the sun on it
Uh-huh.
and see if I can see any wildlife of sorts. Any large game, small game, anything like that.
Certainly. Why don't you give me
There's
a
A
perception?
3-on-3 basketball game. There's
How
little bit
is
of rugby.
a 16? Actually, let me double check and make sure that
All right.
Yeah.
Where are you at
16.
currently?
I'd be on the side of the house that doesn't have the sun on it.
All right. So that would be this side over here.
I figured the western side, if the sun rises in the east, sets in the west.
So I'd say the window you're at, right?
I was assuming that might be the west side, but I could go to the other side if that was what's necessary.
Yeah. So it should be over here is the east side. So yeah, you should probably be over this side.
Then I'll be on that side looking out, looking for any form of game.
All right. Give me that perception.
It was a 16. 12 plus 4.
Any kind of game. Let's see.
Large, small, deer,
Yeah,
rabbits.
you see a couple squirrels running around, collecting nuts off the ground. From your angle, and you're up on a rise, You don't see any deer, but let's see. You do see. There's at least 3 rabbits out there.
Okay.
Anyone out there playing basketball or cricket?
Little 3-on-3 with the
And
pygmies.
what was your perception again?
16.
16. As you're looking, you're right here, aren't you?
Wherever I would need to be.
Why can't I move you? Because I'm not on the layer. You were looking out this window.
Okay, that window, perfect.
Yeah. So as you go and you go to look out the window, there you go.
Oh, perfect. Okay. I would immediately like to hide.
All right.
Let me bump this.
Why?
Okay, that's good. How is it 26?
What are you doing?
All right. Well, hold on.
Hiding.
We don't know.
Wait. Hello?
We're not near him.
Yeah.
I went
26,
to look for game.
You think you're hidden?
And I will sneak back with my finger put up to my mouth, and I will make, myself aware to them. We've savages.
I used the wand.
You use the wand.
Mm-hmm.
Ping, 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 ping.
We've got company.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, and that's why I was like,
Well, wait a minute. Where are you standing? That's the better idea. Right there.
so yeah, I'll come in
Okay,
here and let
Claire.
them know.
All right. So you cast the wand. So before you do that, let's go ahead and do this. What's the distance? 60, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So if that's where you're standing, you got 1, 2, 3 pings from where you're standing.
We've got company.
Is it 60-foot circle or 60-foot radius?
60-foot radius.
Okay, so it'd be bigger than that. Because this is...
I-
Actually, never mind.
5 foot, 60-foot radius.
Yeah, I was looking at myself.
I was like, yeah.
I was looking at myself. I was like, that's only like 35 feet.
Yeah, it is. From you.
Just ignore me. Just ignore me.
So yeah, you cast your wand, and yeah, you pick up 3 contacts.
We've got company.
And I'll let you know that I saw... There is one over here. And
Over where?
I think there's 3.
I'm pointing in the other room, but I'm asking... don't go yet. And...
I know it's around here somewhere.
Hey, Dan, which person in our party is about my size?
What's your
you'd be
size?
Close enough to Belfie.
I'm
'cause-
medium. I'm about 6 feet, 6'1".
Oh,
Me?
you'd be- yeah, closer
Or
to...
or Brand.
Yeah, Brent or Heath
Brent.
is.
You're between Bryn and Heathrow.
So I bring
I'm
out
6.
I bring out my leather armor out of my backpack, and I'm like, I don't need this anymore. Does someone want this?
What is it?
I don't
Leather
think
armor.
I can use that.
Bren doesn't wear it because Bren doesn't need it, and I don't know if
It's a
Heathrow,
medium character armor, right? So I mean, I guess that Felicity could use it.
I think you could wear it, but it might not be as
I
good
can't
as
wear
mage
it.
armor.
Yeah, I can. Let me see.
Felicity, you
can
have a +0 dex, so you would get 12 + 0 versus...
Yeah, and right now I have a
Your chain
13
shirt.
with my chain shirt. So
Oh, you already had. I didn't know you were wearing a chain shirt. My bad.
I would,
Yeah,
yeah, I would get.
found it in the pile of clothes from the dead.
Ah.
Ah, there it is. Found it. All right.
Bernard.
All right, I found it. It's right here.
No.
How many were there?
So,
There-
I saw one.
I sense 3.
Where'd you see him?
And I'm going to let you know
what are
that
y'all doing?
out of
There's
this
savages
window,
outside.
I saw one
Oh.
on this corner of the
Well,
house at the time.
so here's this, and it's a book.
Okay.
He hands it to you, and he puts a quill and an ink thing on top of it. Here,
That should help you out with your maps and other things.
Thank
And there's savages here. All
There's
right.
3 of them.
Good luck.
Dives back into the hole.
That's fair. That's very fair.
It
Makes
checks
sense.
out. Thank you, my
Um,
friend.
Yeah, I would, with my stealth, like to. No, not that window. I'd like to peek back out the window I was at.
Okay, give me a
Okay.
perception.
I had a 26 stealth, and perception is 19.
19 for your perception.
Correct.
Yeah, the same guy. See him sitting there.
All right.
Can I
He's like crouched
pick up
down
this
behind the
short
corner.
sword?
He's got his
while we're there?
bow and arrow in his hand, and he's kind of glancing around, but he doesn't see you in the
Oh.
window.
Alrighty, then
You said he was over in this corner here.
I would have led you to the room, but I wouldn't have led you to the window. I would have stopped you before you got to the window. And when I got to you, are we gonna fight? Is that the plan?
Well, while he's leading Bren to that window, what's the others doing?
Yeah, because it's gonna be back over to here.
I'll
Not
Okay.
my entire turn.
I'm
I'll
picking
put-
up that short sword.
and I'll put the quill and ink in my pouch.
All right, if we're fighting, then
Can I flip through
touch
the
my-
book real quick?
I would not rush you guys. I would not
there's-
rush you guys.
there is
if you have
writing
stuff you want to
in
do,
the
I
book.
would let you know that I saw one that was on this side of the house.
Probably about first 15 pages in the book's got some sort of writing in it, but you can't actually understand it because it's written in a different language.
Perfect. Thank you.
I'm gonna touch my sword
Actually,
and
what
I'm
languages
gonna
do
push
you
a key
know?
into it.
Celestial, Common, Draconic, and Dwarvish. And then, if I need to, I can cast Comprehend Languages as a ritual.
Okay,
and
so
read it. But I'll
actually, try that again. You can read Draconic,
Celestial.
Celestial,
Dwarvish.
Wolvish.
and Common. Okay, yeah, so it's neither one of those four.
That's fun. When we have more time, I'll take some time to actually read it.
No problem. So, you've put
Throughout
that
the
away.
night.
And you still staying there? Or you gonna do
Yeah, I'm gonna keep a lookout.
How about
and see
we
if-
do this? Let's go ahead and get initiative rolls in so that we can actually have some sort of.
Oh, good roll finally.
Ah, shit hit.
Now, this one way off here to the right is just a marker.
There's one way off to the right somewhere. Okay.
I'm
I'm
pretty
updating
certain you
my
can see it
initiative.
over here.
I see this guy.
I'm
I
saying,
don't have.
You don't see
yeah,
this
you
one way over
pinged over here somewhere. I don't see over here out this window.
here. Oh, okay.
My sight out of this window is this line.
All right. So go ahead and.
Nat 20.
Gems, initiative. It's close, but it's not my initiative. No, oh, did it not register? I'll let you clear out my initiative then. 'Cause actually, I'll just,
All right. You know what? I'll just remove all of them.
Okay.
yeah,
I was just updating it. But...
Now, question for you, Dan. And our night spending in this place, do you know how sturdy these walls are?
I mean,
They're cinder block or not
You're
cinder block, but
pretty
they're stone
certain-
walls.
if you're wanting a Kool-Aid Man through it, you probably can. I don't know if you're,
Kool-Aid Man.
being a house guest. I don't know if he's going to be.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's what I was thinking when he told me what corner the house was, to just Kool-Aid Man that shit.
So you would know that you put.
If
I-
you
I
would also
pointed
know
this
if you
corner.
Kool-Aid Man out the corner there, you're liable to bring that side of the house down.
And Razorvine.
And there's Razorvine.
Okay.
I forgot about that.
So, yeah. Finally a good roll. The roll was a 9.
Okay, is everybody rolled and fixed?
Doing all this, would I retain the stealth from earlier?
We haven't actually done anything. This is just orders. You've not gotten in combat yet.
I was just asking if I would retain that stealth roll, though, from earlier.
For now.
Okay.
So you do something different to change it. You are still into that stealth roll.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, Heath, you're over at the window. You've picked up the ping of 3 enemy contacts.
With a perception of 22, would I see any of those that I sense?
Are you looking out the window?
I am.
Does the wand give you a direction?
So the wand just
Lets you
says,
know within 60 feet.
And your perception was
you
what?
know, 22.
22. All right, hold on a second.
You know the direction the nearest creature hostile to you within 60 feet, but
Oh,
not
just
its,
the nearest.
but not its distance.
Okay, well, I told you that there's one in this direction. We know.
And then I can sense the
But it's
presence of
not
hostile creatures that are.
You don't know
ethereal,
exactly where
invisible.
they're at with the wand. You just know they're
Yes.
within the 60 feet range.
Yeah.
Yes, we know that I said there's one here. That could be within 60 feet. It might not be within 60 feet. We don't know. But that could be one of the 3 he's sensing.
Okay.
Because it's on that side of the house, but you don't sense it in that direction because there might be one closer out here.
And I forgot to do a part
That's why I
of
was
it.
curious.
Leasehold.
Uh-huh. Well, with your...
I did the charges of it, but I did not roll the d20
For the recharge?
For the recharge.
Yeah.
All right, it's a nat 20. We're good.
All right. Well, no, you don't roll the nat 20 for the recharge.
No. So you roll a
Oh.
d20 on a 1. The 1 crumbles into ash and is destroyed.
You expended the uses.
That's after you've expended all the uses.
Did you use it up
Oh
on-
no! Never mind. I only had. Never mind.
Yeah, that's
I
only,
thought it was when it recharged in the morning. I read it wrong.
No, that's only
Yeah.
if you've used all the charges on it, then you roll that to see if it disappears.
Got it. No, we're
Yeah,
good.
almost every magic item that has a recharge, if you use all the charges,
Then you
have
roll
to
the
do
D.
that.
Gotcha.
Almost all of them. The
I,
Rod of
I was reading it
Resurrection-
wrong because I thought it was.
Yeah, the Rod of Resurrection is if you use the Resurrection, it might crumble. Even
Gotcha.
though,
So you look
Yeah,
out
yeah,
the
it's
window and
different,
you
but-
see 2 of them out there.
Yeah, so I see 2. I don't kind of look back and like, I see 2 of them. Are we doing this?
As he says, "Are we doing this?" I take running off into.
so this is the point where I would have been leading you back. Unless you just said fuck it and Leroy Jenkins.
All right,
Leroy
well,
Jenkins.
Not his turn yet. Oh, darn it.
Well, where I can get out the like, if I look out this window,
Yeah, hold
There's
on
not
a
a-
second.
you're fine.
No, I mean, I hit the side button.
No, you're good. So there's some razor vine like right outside the window to the right, but is it under my window? Like, would I be able to jump out?
Well, your window's barricaded right now.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, the window that I was at is the only one that wasn't barricaded.
Well, it had a chair in it.
Yeah, a chair. I guess that's right. There was a chair in it.
All your windows are barricaded.
Yeah,
But
we
you were-
redid it.
but you were able to look
we
out it.
redid that one.
All
Oh,
right,
you
so
know what? I'm sitting here saying you can see it, and I forgot. The windows aren't open.
Yeah, the windows aren't
But
open.
they're not. But you had said that the barricades weren't perfect. They were just
I
kind
know.
of blocking it.
I'm just saying I can't actually show him what he can't
Oh, gotcha.
So
gotcha,
now
gotcha.
that gives me a question.
Hmm.
Do we have cover while we're barricaded inside here?
okay.
see. You
Yeah,
might.
so I will reach out to.
So actually, from your point of view, yeah,
I can see the 1.
you see the 1. I said 2, but you can only see the 1.
Okay, that's fine. I will
I don't know what that means.
cast Ray of Frost at the 1 right here. I guess we're doing this.
Okay,
And
so go ahead
23?
to hit.
Uh-huh.
Yep,
Yeah.
23 hits.
And that is. Let's see. What
Hey, Dan, I was somehow taken out of the initiative order, as you can still see.
Probably because you didn't roll it after I said I was resetting it.
Yeah, we cleared it and had to.
Yeah.
My bad.
And that's 5 points of cold damage, and his movement is reduced.
All right.
Yeah, that was
So-
same with me.
Ooh, it's so close. It's only 1 off.
All right.
And then I'll just make sure I'm still covered.
All right, that's better. Oh wait, that's at 17th level. Never mind. reading through new shit. It's like, okay, read that. Oh, I can
Alright,
also deal this damage to the first
so
creature.
you've cast a spell out the window.
No, I can't.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so now he knows you know he's there.
He knows I know that he knows that I know.
Yeah.
That you know that he knows.
And it's now his turn.
Nope.
Yep. What was your roll?
Mine was 2316
Ah,
and
okay.
Carragher was 2119 because you deleted
Yeah,
this.
back to 2 seconds.
Was Caragoo at 21 or?
I
Yeah.
rolled a 17.
Oh, okay, yeah. So
Oh.
it was
Well,
21.
then my bad, Brent. You are next.
I am going to Leroy Jenkins right out that. Use my bonus action to rage and my full speed run action to run since I'm currently.
I let you know he was on the corner of that house.
And are
Should I
you
go-
going through the corner?
Going through the corner.
Okay, so
I'll
Not
try
a good
to.
house guest. He isn't.
we're gonna go ahead and roll. You're gonna roll a tackle check. So you're gonna a body block. It's still gonna be an
Athletics.
attack. Still gonna be an attack. He's
All
got full coverage. So I'm gonna have you roll.
Well, would it be an athletics to bust through? And
Yeah, I'm just saying. Go ahead and roll. Roll me an attack. We'll see how high your attack roll ends up being.
All right. I will use the advantage that Miss Dragon Queen gave us since I totally forgot we had that.
Still holding on to mine.
All right. That gives me a total of 20.
Which is exactly what you needed to bust through that corner and hit that guy.
Oh, okay.
So give me some damage.
Okay. So
This will just be like an unarmed strike. So you give me your unarmed
Yep.
attack.
1d8. Where's my d8? Where'd my d8 go? There it is. And you change these dice. So there's 7. That's a 7. So 7 plus 4 is 11.
All right. So we'll say this guy. I was gonna play the combat music, but I'm afraid I don't want to. I'm a little gun shy after the last few times I've done it, and somebody's decided to do a copyright thing on me. So we're just gonna keep with the sound.
Yep.
All right. So 11 points
Or
of
is it
damage.
more like
All right.
Do I
give-
take any damage trying to bust through a wall or?
Yeah. Hold on a second.
Alright.
I don't even know if you guys will be able to hear this or not if I do it. Probably not.
Each monster is finally falling asleep.
You said it out loud.
Why would you do such a thing?
What did you say?
My rage monster finally went to sleep.
You done jinxed yourself.
Yep. Sorry, buddy. Alright, so yeah, you go barreling through, you slam right through the corner of the building.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
Give me, you know what, I'll do it myself. You'll take half of 3 points of bludgeoning, because you did say you raged before you went.
Yep.
You guys hear Bren just roar and take off running, and all of a sudden you hear this loud cracking and breaking noise. And a few seconds later, you hear more popping, more breaking. And then the entire section... Well, actually, roll me a percentage. Just because I already rolled that and didn't have you roll the counter.
All right. That is a 64.
Yeah, God, no. This building was meant to come down because that's exactly what I rolled.
Oh,
Meant to
nice.
come down.
Yeah, I mean, I rolled a 64. I was like, all right, 50% chance. So, yes, you start hearing the breaking and snapping of wood as the entire corner support is now gone. as that corner of the building just starts to fall and collapse. So yeah. Oh, you is that where you're standing at, Felicity?
No, I was trying to see where you. Like, I'm curious. I was curious of
so
his.
let's
Yeah,
go
no.
ahead and take care of that.
Oh, because
We're
we can see
wrecking
out
this
there now,
guy's
right?
home.
It crumbled down, so I doubt it.
We're gonna wreck this guy's home.
Did
After
I
he just
do
gave us
that?
stuff.
Did I do that? Yeah.
So yeah.
Oh yeah.
That entire section of the house is now nothing but rubble and crumbled down. You're probably certain you heard cussing, but it wasn't that loud. As if, somebody just realized what happened to their house. Kyotogu, you're next. Actually,
Okay.
wait. That was your action, your movement. You have anything else? And your bonus action, so you're done, right?
Yep.
Alright.
Bonus
Very
action
good.
rage.
All right. Well, guess that exit is closed.
Oh, yeah.
So I can see this guy through the window.
What guy? I guess
Yeah.
from your
I
angle.
mean, the
you
map
can.
says I can. I'm just making
Yes,
sure.
the map says you can. You can't. Well, you can tell he shot a something that direction. So I'm
So
going to say
I
yes.
saw an arrow come in, right?
No, you saw him shoot ice out that way. They've not been able to go yet. You guys go before they do.
I'll move over then, just to get a better.
I'm going to say since you saw he throw a spell that direction, you can actually see where the spell hit.
Okay. So then I'm going to use my longbow and shoot at this guy.
Okay, go for it.
Not a one, not a one, not a one.
Not a one. How about a 20?
No, I'll let it hit.
Okay.
Give me some damage.
Not very good damage. 7.
Alright, I'll take your 7.
Yeah, these guys were pretty beefy last time we came up on them.
Yeah. Maybe we killed all the tough ones, and now we have the weak ones.
Sure you did.
Maybe.
Or maybe, since you got away from the food camp, they may have sent some stronger ones after you. Maybe.
Possibly.
Possible.
So is that your turn?
I'm going to bonus action kneel so that
It's a move
Felicity's
action.
in front of me.
That's
You
a
kneel
move.
so you're
Yeah.
out of range. They can't see you.
All right.
Because he can't see me because of the window, right?
Yep, but he know who he can see. Let's find out.
He
I don't even know. Yeah.
They're right there.
Yeah, he can see Heath.
He thinks he can see me.
Okay, so
But really, what he really sees is an ice cloud.
That's right.
okay. So yeah, arrow hits the wall right next to your head there, Heath.
Whew. Dodge that bullet.
All right. So, Bren, yeah, you've tackled this guy. So he turns around and swings at you. It's going to be a miss and
18's the magic number.
okay. This is the 19. I was just doing the math on the dice as far as his roll. Make sure I didn't throw his spear in it. So with that, you will take half of. Well, screw it. I'll just tell you. You take 2.
Okay.
So you take 2 points of damage from him. He missed the first one, but came across with a claw on the second one for 2 points of slashing. Alright, so, yep, the gig is on. Who is this? All right.
Where at the go?
Okay, what is your... Never mind. I got it. Alright, noted. Noted. Oh, yeah, this one. Alright, so Heath. That's definitely going to be a miss with a 9. What about a 12? Does a 12 hit you? You're muted. I think you had mage armor on.
I think he said 14.
14?
Sorry. Yeah, 14.
Alright, so yeah, as you're standing there, and this one just shot at you and the spear, popped in your face. I mean, arrows pop right next to your face. All of a sudden, the point of a spear starts coming up through the window right there in front of you.
You little shit.
Okay, well, that skirted 1, 2, okay. Alright. What do I want to do? Okay, I think that's it for their turn. So, Gems.
All right. Well, I will move, staying stealth. 10, 15. And I see this guy up here. All right.
As you come through the door and you're standing at the window looking out, you feel a very sharp pain in your back.
With the 26 stealth.
That's right, you are stealth with 26. Let me verify that first. Because... No, you're still good.
All right. I come through here, and do I see anything then?
Do you want to give me an active?
Sure. It's not very high. It's lower than my passive.
Yeah, okay. If it's lower than your passive, you do not see anything as you come in.
Yep. So then I see that guy over there.
Mm-hmm.
Because of the rubble and everything, and on this side when the sun's coming up on the other, he's not in. Wait. Is the chair been moved at all since we blockaded this window?
Yeah, it's not there.
Cool. All right. So
You-
I'm gonna see this guy. The sun wouldn't be on him since he's on the opposite side of the house, more or less, than
More
the
or
sun
less.
would be. All right. That's good to know.
You also know the chair was there when he was in here last time.
Yep. All right. Perfect. I'm gonna do a shit ton of damage. I had a dice that was cocked on a 20, and then knocking it knocked it to a 20.
Nice.
All right,
So,
you know how that works.
Captain.
yep. That's gonna be my short bow. That is gonna be. I need to roll the dice, actually. I was just about to click it. 2d6 plus that d6, so 3d6. That's 18 damage plus 10. So that's 28, 33, 37 points of damage.
Is that your final answer?
I can add it up. So plus 5, plus 6, plus 4, plus 4. Because of that, so that 37 points of damage.
So
As I throw an arrow with my short bow at this fella.
okay, so 37 was your final total, right?
37 points of damage on that attack.
All right, so as you fire off, and he's in melee or fisticuffs with Bren, you hit him right between the shoulder blades. And it looks like it sunk in pretty damn deep. Probably, Bren, you see like part of the bone armor just kind of protrude up a little bit in front of him.
Okay.
Perfect.
And a little cough, little blood comes up, but he's still standing.
Oh, I am so annoyed at that then. 96. Shit. And then I don't see anything else.
Nope, but since you fired a weapon,
Mm-hmm.
you're no longer hidden.
Nope. And I had to use my bonus action because I had to move 30 feet and I had to dash in my bonus action.
I know.
Correct?
But because you moved, you fired. Well, because you fired, which broke your stealth.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
lets what my held action go off.
Okay.
And that's where you get the pierce in the back.
All right. So then I
So-
also have to ask a question because this is immediately after I deal sneak attack damage.
Mm-hmm.
When I get the pierce in the back, do I see anyone?
You will as soon as you get hit.
Okay.
So it's not a crit. It's just a regular arrow shot for.
And I'm assuming it rolled higher than a 16.
I rolled a 22.
Yeah, that hit.
You'll take 5 points of piercing.
5 points piercing.
Wait. I did that wrong. It was actually a 25, and you'll still
Yeah,
take
it's-
6 points of piercing.
Okay.
And yeah, as you get hit in the back, you turn around.
I turn and I see a guy in there. Perfect. All right. This is different than how I remembered it. So yeah, that was immediately after me. Bonus action. I'll yell, "There's one in this room with me."
All right. So yeah,
Yeah.
basically what he did is he climbed through the window, had a 20 stealth, got over in the corner, and was waiting for somebody to come in. Your
Yep.
stealth was so high he didn't see you come in, but as soon as he heard the bow go, ping, he
And I
turned,
broke my-
saw you there, you broke your stealth, so he fired off.
Yep, that makes perfect sense.
Oh, and you notice you don't have to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah, this is just damage.
Mhm.
All right. So I'll take the 6.
Okay.
And then yell that there's one in this room with me.
Now, when he yells that, you remember 3. There's one in front of you with a spear, one you shot with ice, and you know Bren's got one out here on the corner that he hit. Maybe it's within range.
Right.
Now you know there's another one.
Oh no.
And Felicity, it's your turn.
All right. So I will see Heath there. I'm going to move up 5 feet. Actually, I'm going to move back here and shoot an arrow at this guy here.
Okay, go for it.
Target rich environment.
Yep.
That's a dirty 20
Dirty 20 are allowed to hit.
for a whopping 2 damage. And then
Yeah, you
on
fire it off, and you're just a bit high, and you look like you take off his earlobe.
Interesting. And then I'm going to cast Shield of Faith as my bonus action on Heath, and that's going to give you an additional +2
Nice.
+2 bonus to your AC.
All right.
Very nice.
So
And that
was
is a
your-
concentration. So.
What is Guinness doing at this point in time?
He will. Actually, let me put it there. He will hear Jim come running. I assume when he gets here, he would see the guy.
Well, I don't see where he's moved yet, so yeah, you'll see him. He's sitting right there.
All right, he will.
He broke his stealth when he fired at Jim's.
He will take a bite at him.
All right, go for it.
All right. Come on, big money.
Oh, whammy. is.
That is a 17 plus 4,
It
so
hits.
that's 21. So that's 6 plus 3, so that's 9, and he has to make a strength saving throw.
So 9 damage.
Oh no! Please don't do that.
9?
9.
9.
And you need a strength saving throw.
Yes.
Please do not go prone. It's not good for me.
That will be a 23.
It would be a save. So he's got a dog kind of like latched onto his arm.
Don't worry,
that'd be his
Bernard.
turn.
That's not Bernard. That's
Oh.
weird. That's what I'm saying. It's just gibberish. Bernard's not making any noise. He knows better.
Yeah.
So that was his go. Top of the round. Heath.
Alright, let's. Shit. Alright, so I'm gonna try and cast sleep on this mug that's way out here that I've already damaged a little bit.
Okay.
At the second level.
Your call.
Oh, allows you to roll another
What?
die.
It is now 2 additional d8s.
Oh,
What?
it's more than one.
Sleep.
Way away from everybody. He's casting sleep.
What?
Out here.
Yeah.
Hold
So
on. Sleep is.
20-foot radius.
So I'll bring out the torch, and you dropping it right on top of him?
yeah. I can't see the other side of you.
Okay, gotcha. 20-foot radius.
And so I assume that a natural 20 would make it 26, but it's not spell damage. So how does that just do the maximum?
No, you just drop it out, and you drop the damage. You don't have to roll
Yeah.
an
So
right.
Yeah.
sleep, you,
You
just
don't roll
the
an attack.
d8s.
You
Gotcha.
roll your just
attack.
d8.
Yeah, you just roll the d8.
Yes.
I got you.
Yeah.
So,
Kind of like magic missile. You just roll the damage.
Mhm.
so 8, 7,
15.
7,
22.
7,
29.
8.
Nice.
37.
How many is that? 5.
5.
All right, so I got 2 more.
That's at 37
Six.
already. 43.
So that's 42.
4.
So that's 47.
Okay. Yeah, you. Boom. Sleep. 47 points. Doesn't seem
Hang
to
on 1
phase
second.
him.
Yeah. Didn't phase him.
Nope, doesn't seem to phase him.
I don't know anything that's going on over there, but it seems like they're made of sturdier stuff.
I've got to. I'll step away for just a second, but that's my turn.
Okay. Ren. Yeah, he
Okay.
slaps at you, misses, hits you with another one. All of a sudden, he goes like this, and he's got that something sticking out the front.
Cool.
Disregard that. I've got to be done for that. We're going to the ER.
Everything all right?
Oh, are you okay?
He's having a hard time breathing.
Okay,
Okay.
go. Go. Just go.
Go.
So wizard stuffs.
All right. I will pop him once. Son of a bitch.
Nice. The first
All
pop will
right.
be at disadvantage.
Yes, and that was a 7 and a 7. So 7, 7. That is plus my 6. That's 15, right? It is 6, or is it 5? It's 6.
7 plus
so
6 is 13.
13. Thank you. 13. I assume to miss. Damn.
13 is a miss. Hold on, I'm just trying to do something.
Okay. Well, then I'll hold off on re-rolling.
And let me double check to see if our cameras are correct, and they are not. I need to switch these two around. There we go. For those who just joined, Brandon had to step away, so our thoughts and prayers go with him. Hopefully everything turns out okay. You rolled 13 for your first attack and missed.
Yep. And I guess now Heathrow will roll 17 for a second attack. Because you said Brent had to go away.
I meant Heathrow. I'm sorry. What the hell? I swapped it. So let's, sorry, cameras are all messed up, so it threw me off.
It's all right. I'm just messing with
So
you.
yeah, give me a second attack.
17.
17 does hit.
Okay. That is 6 4, so 10 points.
10 points. Let's see. I'll take your 10.
Alright.
Alright, is that it for your turn?
That'd be it.
Kelgoo.
Is that guy still up?
Yeah, he's still standing.
So the one I shot, is he the one, did he move? Or did another one come up to the window?
There's another one that came up to the window.
This
So the one
guy's
I shot
standing.
still chilling.
Try that again?
This is the guy I shot originally.
Yes.
He got hit by a frostbolt too.
Yes.
Okay.
And you notice that he cast another spell that direction and no effect.
Alright. Alright, I'm going to go up to here. Ish. So more like here.
Okay.
But it won't let me go there. Anyway, I'm going to use my longsword.
Alright.
And previously, I had used my key empowerment to make it a monk weapon.
Okay.
So I'm down 1 key. I have 1 key left. And I'm going to hit this guy with my longsword with a versatile swing. So I'm using it two-handed.
Okay.
So good. So that is a 17 to hit.
17 hits.
Okay.
I don't believe you have to use a key point to make it your dedicated weapon. It's just when you finish
you
a short
do.
or long rest, you focus your key on it and then count that weapon as a monk weapon.
Oh yeah, you're right. Your key point has to be. The key point is a different one at level 3.
Yeah, that's
These are
key
points
fueled
just-
attacks.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, this one isn't a key point to do it. You just focus on it with your key. Key fueled attacks, on the other hand, is where you spend a key point. But it's part of your action.
17 hits.
Okay, and then so 10 damage,
I'll take your 10.
and then I'll hit him again. And 18.
Okay, this is going to be unarmed, right?
Yep, for a Talon Slash. So another 6.
Okay, take your 6. And that blockade is no longer blocking that window. So, where are we? Alright.
Wait, actually, can I choose to use a flurry, or is it too late? You get one more attack?
I'll let you get one more attack.
Alright. 16?
Just hits.
And 7.
Alright, I'll take you 7.
Okay.
So, So we got the 2 attacks on Bren first.
All right.
It's gonna be these claw attacks.
18's your number.
Yeah, this is a 17.
Okay.
That's a miss. And that's definitely a miss. So both those, swing, swing, miss, and miss. Alright, 2 spear attacks towards you, Kerrigu, since you are now in the window and attacking me. Okay, they're both 5s. So they're both like 12. 12 does not hit you.
Yep.
No. Spear attacks. They're both 9s. Definitely doesn't hit you. Alright, so yeah, I see you, Gems, and I will fire at you.
Oh, he's got a dog by him though.
Yeah, you're right. I do have a dog on me.
I don't care.
So I'll just claw at the dog twice.
Perfect.
Excellent. Ooh, even better. So the first claw attack is going to be a 23 against Guinness.
Yep.
All right, so he will.
Sorry for
take,
killing your dog.
Yeah, I guess so. You'll take 7 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
Is it still functioning?
Yeah, it's still functioning.
Okay, crit.
Barely, but function.
Second shot was a crit.
Okay, he's
that'll
probably
be-
down then.
That'll be 6 plus 2 plus 2, so it'll be 10 more points.
Yep, he's down.
All right.
Do you yell anything?
He doesn't know.
I don't know.
I see a dog fall to the ground, but what it look like when it was getting attacked?
As it was getting attacked, you could see the sparks flying off of it as the claws would scrape against something that wasn't flesh.
Weird.
All right.
Did we all see this?
No, you're not in the
I'm
same room.
I'm the only one in the room.
Oh, okay.
Can't believe you're gonna let my dog die there, Jim. Thought we were pals.
You don't know what happened.
It's gonna be fine.
All right. So 26 Felicity.
Yeah.
Oh, someone hit you from somewhere.
Yeah.
So
26
just as Heath goes, 2 more just came in range. You get shot. You get hit with an arrow.
26 hits. Yeah, for sure.
You'll take 7 points of piercing damage. No,
Okay.
8 points. I'm sorry, of piercing damage.
All right. Do I
Turn
see
around.
where
and-
it came from?
yeah, you turn around and you can see that guy right there.
You son of a bitch. Okay.
All right. So with that, I need to go to the proper layer and remove this because he did something. All right. Let's go back to this layer. All right. Yeah. Your passive's not gonna catch that. Fired, hit, swung. All right. One more. Got a guy that's gonna shoot at Kerrigu. Kerrigu.
Never gonna get old for me.
I need you to roll me a percentile dice.
Percentile.
Yes, please, and tell me what you get.
Do I want high or low?
I'm not telling you.
Oh, come on, Dan. I need to
want
tell the
something.
dice which way to go, high or low.
I'm not telling you.
23.
All right, you're fine. You're not on the same 50% range I am, which means I don't shoot my partner.
Oh.
That's a shame.
And that ends their turn. Gems.
All right, so I see the one over by Bren, and the one that just killed the dog.
Yep.
But Bren gives me advantage on the attack because pack tactics. So I'll shoot another arrow that way. I rolled 2 12s plus, I believe, 6. So 18s.
That'll be a hit.
All right,
Alright.
so that's going to be 4 plus. That's 8 points of damage. So 12 points of damage.
12 points.
So I rolled a 4, a 1, and a 3. That's 8 plus 4. So 12 points is it piercing
Tell me how you
to
do
the
it.
one. Oh, all right. So yeah, I just kind of look out the window, hop up a little, and let loose an arrow, and it just comes and sticks halfway through. The shaft is sticking through his throat, and the arrow is just the tip is out the front.
And
Probably too close to Bryn for his liking of how tall he is versus how tall the halfling is.
yeah. So yeah, you're swinging that at this halfling, and all of a sudden you see it jerk, and when it jerks, this arrow sticks out about that far from the front of its throat, stops up that far from your, as you put it earlier, lizard, and then just kind of sits there for a second, swaying back and forth,
Hook in the forehead.
and then the knees collapse and it slumps to the ground.
And then I see him slump, and I am getting out of dodge. So movement, bonus, I'm gonna get into this corner.
All right.
And yeah, good enough for there.
And
There's
not hiding,
actually,
right?
I can't. I use my action and my movement to move. Action and bonus to move.
It's 17, 18.
17 hits.
All right. Well, 18 was the actual roll, so
Was someone in the rubble?
nope. I will show you
Okay.
because once he fires, he becomes visible.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you ran across his field of vision, so he fired at
yep.
you. You'll take 6 points piercing damage as he fires off at you.
All right. So I have 2 arrows sticking out of me,
Yes, you do.
both in the back. And I see 2. I know there's 2. I never saw. Oh no, I probably could have seen this guy as I was running by.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can
So.
see 5.
So I'm gonna try and be. When I ran in here, I ran behind. So I would have been in this part of this because I'd be running behind that. So
Well, that's not there.
never mind. But
That-
that's where I'm at. I'm
yeah.
close to that corner.
Yeah, that's at the front door right now.
Yeah.
But
Forgot about
from your
that.
angle, you do see that this barricade is missing, and so is this one.
Okay.
So that was it for their turn. Your turn, Felicity.
I'm going to go ahead and cast Magic Missile at 2nd level.
So yeah. I would actually
At this
be-
one right here that
Alright.
is being beat up on. So that's going to be 4d4 plus 4.
There, I'd let you know that there was 3 of them that I saw now inside.
Say I can see them. But yeah. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's 17 damage to that one.
All right, I'll take your 17.
Yep. And then I'm going to try and get out of, like, I'm going to move this way,
All right,
like in a corner,
copy that. You think
with my
you're out,
back to a wall.
think you're out of the way.
Yeah. Yeah.
What is this? Only been 2 rounds, ain't it?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I have to roll a concentration for his +2 to his
AC.
for my shield spell. Or no, yeah. Yeah, 13. I'm good. Okay. Just making sure that his shield of faith is still up for Heath.
Yep. Let me know if it is.
It is. I rolled a 13. I only took 7 damage. So. Or
Go
8.
to the 3rd round.
Yeah.
Oh, you're about to call it. Okay.
Yep, I'm gonna call it. Just trying to make it big enough. Apparently, I can't make it big enough.
I take it Guinness doesn't need to do death saves or anything like that. He just needs to be repaired.
We'll see.
You'll see. He did kill your dog.
I didn't kill your dog. Somebody reminded me the dog was there. I think I might blame that person.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so, yep, ladies and gentlemen, it is, like I said, 11 o'clock at night. This looks like a good time to stop here at the beginning of the third round. Since Heathrow is not with us, he had to take off for an emergency reasons. Hopefully everything turns out all right for him. We will be sure to keep tabs on him, make sure everything's all right. Don't think there's anything else we need to make announcements or anything on at this point in time, so I will just go ahead and say thank you for joining us. Don't forget we have our Wednesday night Torganized play game. Our Sunday night Rime of the Frostbane will be back this Friday. Don't believe there's any complications for that this week. And then, of course, come back here next Sunday to see our party members going to become food once again. Are they back on the menu, boys? Or are they going to be able to get away from these savage halflings one more time and maybe, I don't know, start trying to find their way somewhere? Find out. Come back and join us next week at 7 o'clock. But until then, remember, we're in this adventure called Life Together. Treat those around you the way you would like to be treated yourself. And with that, have a good week.
Take care.
Bye.